What's up with that old flow? I'm spamming so hard, man. What's up with that old flow? Made a bitch sucking on right in the chair. I don't know that bitch, but I told her come here. I got the guap, my name is Samir. It's nice to meet you, now who is that there? That is your friend, oh do you share? Don't tell nobody, baby I swear. That is two baddies, the grand finale. I got a check, look like a tally. Sharing the bands, just like the tally. My clan no matter the climate. One day yeah, I'ma go down it. Yeah, that's the reason I keep climbing. Had some rum at the sweat like a hospital. Went to the dentist, that boy like O'Reilly. Pull up an SRT8 like O'Reilly. First car Lambo like for Maserati. I got a ridiculous whip. I got a ridiculous wrist. I got a ridiculous bitch. My eyes they sit because I'm rich. No, it's no way. Ball like this. I shoot my shot. She gon' switch. Don't care about no thought. Ain't missing no bitch. Niggas they funny, ridiculous this. I got a ridiculous whip. I got a ridiculous wrist. I got a ridiculous bitch. My eyes they sit because I'm rich. No, it's no way. Ball like this. I shoot my shot, she gon' switch. Don't care about no thought, ain't missing no bitch. Niggas they funny, ridiculous this. Trap on the block, I'm missing no shit. Right through my block.
你准备好了吗？
I turned to an addict, I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one. Yeah, I brought me a Maybach, it came with 2 doors, yeah, that's the Mercedes one. I stay with the baddest, I'm counting the cabbage while making my lady come. I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a Brabus, that's why I be racing them. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. I got static in my city, who fucking with me? Pull up with this 30 and this chopper hold a 50. Man, I heard that nigga Mickey, that's too risky. Man, we spray his car, spray his window. She keeps sucking on my dick, trying to get it hickey. Yeah, I swear that pussy too wet, sticky. I kicked her right out of the front door. I'm picky, yeah. And every time she go to call my phone, I'm busy, yeah. Hello. I heard it's some niggas that's on my head. I heard it's some niggas that want my brain. Oh my God, y'all niggas bet you'll be for y'all, I'll be dead. Whole lot of hoes, whole lot of mess. Yeah, whole lot of clothes, nigga be stealing my swag. Whole lot of emeralds, please tuck your baguettes. Yeah, whole lot of red rubies on my neck. Boozy, it came with a tick. The brick, it came with a Vic. I can teach you how to flex. The Draco, it came with a Vic. The condo, it came with a pit. My new bitch, she came with some nick. Man, these boy ain't believe me, so I pulled up and my neck was on switch. Man, these boy ain't believe me, they thought I believe in the devil like witch. Man, these boy ain't believe me, a real rock star chrome out on my beam. I swear these boy cannot see me, that's why I been living my life like I'm Stevie.
What's going on, guys?
Wake up Versace, my bitch. I got on that titty, how you fed the chin.
It's gonna be a lit stream. It's gonna be a nice stream today. Not only do we have whoa. Not only do we have GJ today, but we have stuff to watch. You know, we have XRP at 8:30 going on. So I'm not, we're just gonna watch it. We'll see what happens to the markets at 8:30. But it's gonna be an interesting day. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be an interesting day. Obviously our focus here is G today. We're trading GJ. I'm not gonna be scalping XRP if you ask me. No, I don't believe in scalping crypto, but we're gonna watch it. We're definitely gonna watch it 8:30 because oh my god, that's 73. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. Song, thanks. Baby Pluto by Louis Vert. First album on Eternal Take. Man, it's gonna be an interesting day. Okay, first of all, let me go in. Okay, so I sent the links.
Done.
Good morning, what's up? What's goodies? Just chilling, man, just chilling. It's gonna be a amazing day today. So, taking a look here at GJ. Do you have any news today? First of all, we have USD news at 10, so it's relevant. We don't gotta worry about that. Other than that, we have nothing going on. Minor news. CAD news at 9:30, 9:45. We got some minor news as well, so nothing too crazy. Regarding this news, yeah, nothing. So overnight, you had nothing else. Man, by the way, GJ last night was nice. We caught some nice buys. In the VIP chat, I caught some nice buys as well. But yeah, let's take a look at GJ here. So GJ after a week, I did mention that we are gonna continue up bullish, right? My target for the week, guys, is gonna be this weekly resistance up here. Let me actually flip this. So my weekly target for GJ is gonna be this resistance right here at 144.583. That's my target for the week, right? Just because last week we actually broke out of this resistance right here. We broke out of this resistance and we stayed above. Therefore, high chance this week we're going to continue up looking left towards 144.583. Right? Look left. This is just clean traffic. In between this and this resistance is no traffic whatsoever. So just look at this candle and look where it closed. Closed above, right? We're breaking above resistance. You can kind of picture this candle by the end of the week, probably by Friday. Who knows, even today, but by Friday it should be looking like this. At the top of the range. This is what I'm expecting GG to look like by the end of the week. This is a weekly time frame. So dropping down to the current time frame, right? We have the daily targets for the week, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna be holding our GG positions to that weekly resistance, right? That's just the overall picture of how the week's gonna go. Daily is bullish. Daily did fill that wick as expected yesterday. So look left on the daily time frame. Where we're gonna go today? 144.585 potentially, right? Because look left again. This is clean traffic. We closed above this resistance here. This candle closed above, stayed above. This candle is now breaking the highs. I think today on a smaller time frame, once we break above that minor resistance we're creating right now, we should be able to push up. Anything below there is obviously a sell, but I'm not looking to take sells. Right, drop to the current time from here, go to the 30-minute time frame. You see a resistance form right here. So if this is your resistance right here that's being formed there on GJ, and you have like a minor support being formed right here on GJ as well. Right now, this is the range. So I think buys will be valid once we break above here, and obviously we get more sells. Well, I'm not even looking at sells, but anything below here wouldn't be buys. All right, just leave it as that. But yeah, on a 1 hour time frame, you have a very minor resistance here. So let's see how price reacts here, and this should determine where price is gonna go today in this area. Should be a great day though. Great day. Buys above here. I want to see if we have another minor resistance coming up, because we have the daily resistance, which is 144.583, which is about 50 pips away, 70 pips away, 60 pips away. But I want to see if there's a minor resistance here looking left. There's this one, very minor level here, very minor, but either way, that's gonna be like 25 pips into the trade, so I mean, should be fine. All right, that's my analysis for the day. I'm bullish. SP Telegram Live, yeah, we know about that. Caught a nice buy as well using 1 minute French last night. Focus on 1 minute chart. No sir, not the 1 minute chart. I don't look at the 1 minute chart. It's a little too crazy. Can I look at gold, please? Yeah, sure. I got gold. I got gold up on screen. I got XRP as well. But man, just leave me out there. Just watch it. Yeah. Gold here. We are looking. The weekly is bullish. The daily candles are printing bullish candles. We are retesting this resistance here. Wow, gold last night actually went up during Asian session. We came up around 240 pips there. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think for more buys, if you're looking for more buys, that'll have to be probably tomorrow or later on today once we break above this resistance here on a small time frame, right? Because that's a pretty healthy resistance we're in right now, and also we're in a weird range right now on gold. We've stuck in this range for about, I think, the whole month, the whole year actually, 2021. We're stuck in this range the whole year, so I think a break above like 1870, you can actually push up towards these levels here at 1912 potentially, right? But for that to happen again, like you're definitely gonna need a closure above this resistance if you're talking about like daily and weekly analysis, right? A closure above here for us to continue up towards this resistance here. But regarding today, I think like right now, let's see, let's take a look here. You have like a very minor resistance right here on gold, and I think a break above there will take us up towards 1871. So I think the best buys you can probably catch in this range is these buys right here, about a 45 pip range here, right? This is your resistance formed here, and this is your next resistance up there, and then obviously we're currently at support right here. So below here you can actually get potential sells. Potential sells coming down towards like 1852 potentially, but I think my focus on gold will be more buys themselves. So yeah, those are my levels that I marked it up. But yeah, that's my analysis, guys. Any questions? Pretty simple analysis. Should be a great day.
What price did you get in on XRP?
Did I get an XRP?
Yeah.
Oh no. For everyone that's getting an XRP though, if you're getting an XRP, the number one tip for you is, I know a lot of people right now are what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to scalp it. I know at this moment they're contacting the broker, try and contact the broker, try and ask them if they could trade the instrument XRP. And that's someone in the chat said earlier, but I think my number one tip for XRP is just if you're looking at trade crypto or anything, stocks or anything, just it's more of a long-term hold, man. Like, you're thinking like 5-10 years, you can't just be entering today, see the spike, and then take profit tomorrow. It's not even like you're just scalping, and it's very risky when it comes to like those instruments. Yeah. If I get an XRP, man, I'm holding for 10 years. That's if I'm looking to heavily invest into it, but I'm just watching it, man. Just watching the hype, watching what everyone's looking at. That's it. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna see me at 8:30 here. All right, guys, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on XRP. Spreads are gonna be massive on your brokers. What up, Primarado? What up, Fernando? What up, Bryce?
Yo, what's up?
What up, Sharif? We
Morning,
got 4
morning.
health today. Holy shit.
Morning.
Yo.
What's up? What's up? Yeah. Wow. XRP spread is massive. Yeah. Check your spreads on your brokers if your broker allows crypto trading. I used to trade trade crypto on KOT FOREX and Hugo's Way, and those spreads were no just KOT FOREX actually, but man, those spreads weren't friendly at all. Spreads were massive. It's because you're trading with leverage, right? It's different from when reason why you like trading GJ just because it's not too volatile. Like it's not like US30, and it's not like your USD. It's like in the mix. It's in the middle. So the volatility, the time zones, the times it moves, like the London session overlap the New York, it matches my time perfectly. So I think it matches. It just suits me perfectly.
Now, would you mind taking a look at our old little pal EJ?
Our old little pal? Yes.
Old little pal.
Yes. Of course I can.
I looked at it this morning and I just closed the chart. Because now when you look, like as soon as one 30-minute candle breaks out of the range, it just respects it and it's just moving like nice and clean. So it's just like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like
30-minute celery play right now.
Bro. Yeah. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. It's just like whatever, EJ. F you. Because you can't swim stream.
Why is everyone looking at why is everyone trying to trace over? Well, pumped over. Same thing they're doing to like AMC and stuff, GME, GameStop.
Where'd you see that, Don? Someone saying that?
Well, yeah, everyone. Plus, like it's on like even Bloomberg posted it. Everyone trying to pump silver up the same way they did with the other stocks. 2021 is the year of manipulation. EJ here. Oh yeah, they want to short squeeze silver. I heard about that. Okay, so Euro JPY here. I mean, it looks nice, Carlo. I don't know what you're saying. I think London last night was pretty nasty, but I think today, like at around London opening, we actually broke out that range. It looks pretty nice. I think we have more potential to continue down here today, coming down towards this support right here, right at around like 126.574. I think that's a very nice support you have, and for us to get down there, we're definitely gonna need a break below. Well, right now we're creating a lower lows and lower highs, so we have a very minor resistance form right here and a very minor support right here. I think sells would be valid below here. You can take sells below here, coming down to retest 126.576 here. So I think the range is about. Okay, never mind. It's 12 pips. I thought it was gonna be like 30 pips or something. This thing's only
Does it
12
look
pips.
bigger?
It looks nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice. This 15 looks nice too. Good entry would have been like this 15 candle, but anticipation that we're gonna break below. But you might as well wait.
What do you
It's
think
only
about-
small range.
What do you think about that 30-minute celery?
I mean, right now, like since it came down, came up. I mean, it's a different. If you were to ask me before it's kind of opened up here, I would have been like, yeah, this looks like a nice celery, right? But now that it looks like this, it's
Yeah.
like, well, at this point, might as well wait for a closure because you would anticipate it's kind of just continue down, flying down, right? If you got in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think just might as well wait for a closure, a 15 closure or something. Yep. Or wait for the 1 hour close because 1 hour could still close bullish. Or maybe like 30-minute 15 close below the range or something. That'll be more ideal. Ripple is good, but XRP is useless. Isn't Ripple and XRP the same thing?
Bro, people just write things they read on Twitter because little Uzi Vert or whoever posted it. Like, it makes me upset. Like,
That sounds good.
do you know what they're doing hype about the Doge coin? That's a meme coin,
Yeah.
and people are buying it because they think it's gonna go up for like 5,000%, and they all wanna get rich with their $100. Like, just use Google, like, make a research. Like, it's ridiculous. Adam Lucky is saying Ripple is not a part of XRP. The company Ripple is good, but XRP is useless, bro. Just write in Google like Ripple XRP.
Yeah,
This Carlos about to go off on
Bro,
Lucky.
like I mute myself. Like, I don't even want. Like,
This guy muted himself. Man, trust me.
Oh god.
I mean, in the trading world, we say Ripple and XRP. We mean the same thing, but I mean, the Ripple is the company. But I mean, when we say Ripple, we mean XRP. I mean, everybody knows. I mean, but
Yeah.
Adapt is like Ripple is actually the company, and XRP is. I mean, I know what he's talking about, but we interchange Ripple and XRP. Everybody interchanges Ripple and XRP when they're trading, but.
Hey, man.
But yeah, it is a different company. I mean, Ripple is the company though.
it is, yeah. And
Yeah.
they use XRP for the business transactions and partnerships with, example, American Express, Bank of Canada. Like, there is a list of 200 companies and banks. So, as Don, how long it took yesterday to
Thank you so
transfer
much for your time.
$500
Yeah.
worth of BTC and $500
No,
of
it's-
XRP.
it's
Bitcoin
fine.
takes like an hour compared to like Ripple takes
Two,
like
bro.
Well, thank you.
like a
3
minute.
minutes,
It's
Yeah.
like 3 minutes. Like
What we do,
Same amount,
I'll let you know
so-
when we go and have a look. So
Yeah.
fuck, Carlo, your shit is loud.
I got a question for you about about AirPods. If I take one of my AirPods out,
Yeah.
does it matter which one has the mic so that people can
No.
hear me? So if
It
I take
depends,
out,
it depends on your settings. I have it set on both, but you
Oh,
might have yours
shit.
set on the left one only. Check, I don't know.
can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Or,
Yeah, it's fine.
you know what I'm saying?
I love the Wall Street bets hype. Yeah, man, me too. I love watching it. You know, like I'm not looking to get into any stocks or anything anytime soon, but watching it's pretty fun to watch. It's interesting. Man, I got messages yesterday. I posted XRP ... and everyone was like, I got messages saying, "Oh man, I can't wait till crypto collapses. I'm just trying to prove everyone wrong." I'm like, okay, let's say crypto collapse. Everything crypto collapse. Okay, what happens now? What did you win? Nothing. It's all ego. That's all they won, right? And I got a bunch of messages. Like I got like at least 2 or 3 messages saying that. Oh, I can't wait till this thing collapses to prove my point. You know, and it's like you're not gonna get anything out of your point, man. You're not gonna win anything. But GJ here, man.
Bro, I had buys on GJ. I'm about to get stuck.
You got buys in?
On the 30-minute though.
Where? Oh, this candle.
Yeah, this
Oh.
this candle here, it was bullish. This one was going bearish and it flipped bullish, so I took a buy. I put my stop loss here. Like I'm still in, but I think it's gonna get stopped because I expected, and I had another buy stop above here for a salary play, but
I think right here, man, was a point where you close the you close up the trade. That would have been a good. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's fine.
After here, because I was like, I had my resistance level somewhere here, and then I marked it the same way, like the range here.
Yeah.
And when this candle rejected, I was like, oh, cool. If this candle flips bullish, we can fill this range and continue up. But let's see. Because the 4 hour has no top wick, right? And it has a pullback now. What means at some point
it could flip. Yep.
Right.
And that could be this minor support. If you close like, and this goes back to telling a story. Remember we talked about that yesterday? It goes back to telling a story. The first story to this piece is the 4 hour candle has no top wick, and it has to potentially flip. Well, it doesn't have to, but high chance it could flip at some point, right? Because when it opened up and went straight down, create a lower low or higher low. So once this candle flips bullish, price is gonna continue up to the top of the range again, but it must respect this low right here. And within this wick here that you have on the previous candle on a small time frame, you have levels, you have zones. Those levels, it could be here, levels could be down here or whatever, but this is the most logical level you have here. So if price closes bullish or forms support on this level here, and starts to show that bullish structure, you know, let's say we close like this, and you can take buys going up, anticipating that we could flip bullish on the 4 hour candle to continue up on a daily time frame as well. So that's what telling a story is. You use like different time frames, different pieces to make one huge bias or one huge story, and that's what we're gonna do here. So I think this would be a great entry for Carl just said, if you create some type of bullish closure here as support to continue up. Obviously if this breaks here, then we'll look to continue down, you know, further, but I think as long as this level respects here, price should be bullish for the day. This is a key level right here for the day.
Say, Don, if we do break that level, would you actually take sells, or will you not take sells at all today?
I'll see. I'll consider it, but if I do, it'll be just like I'll pop a smaller position than I wouldn't stack or anything.
Did you know what you said about that 4 hour candle now? It has no top wick. Would be looking to catch that move inside this range. You know, because if you're anticipating it to make a top wick, then like it makes sense to catch that move, because it could make a top wick and then just like flip bearish again. I mean, we don't know that, right? We can't predict, but if you already anticipated to make a top wick, then I'd be looking, like I took the buys here. I don't know if I'll get stopped, but I'd be looking for more, like to fill this range if it gives the option. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So like it's like you're catching the anticipation in the range, plus you're catching the whatever after. So this plus that.
Runner.
Yeah, possible runner. So this is my daily target up here. I gave the analysis earlier, right? The daily is bullish still. Look left on the daily time frame, going up towards that resistance. High chance we are. So yeah, the potential we have today, if you get entries in down here, you have like a 80 pip potential runner. So let's see what happens here. You know, obviously the chance of a runner getting stopped at breaking is pretty high, but I'm gonna attempt it at least, because that's how you turn scalps into swings without having a huge RR, you know.
I got a question for you on the 30-minute. We were to close like we were going to on GJ.
Yeah.
This week bearish candle. Would you take celery buys going up to the top of the range?
Yep, I'll take the starter play. It's going up, but I want to see. Well, we can still close bullish here, so let's see what happens with it. If you close bullish on a 30-minute candle, I'm looking at take entries. It's gonna be around a 15 stop. Yeah, let's see the buys off the candle closure. Yep.
And I missed like 3 entries this morning. Didn't miss them. I just didn't take them. I was like, oh, okay, no bottom wick. And then I need the closure, and then I missed all of it. And I'm on that stream from Todd Capital, and he enters at the top somewhere here, and I just follow it.
Hey, I got my resistance line somewhere in the past for 143.917.
Yeah.
You see that?
Now on 7. That's like around
140,
here.
143 now on.
Yeah, right here.
9 ones. Yeah, check. Yeah, check.
On a 15 or something.
143.917. I think it was like a 4-hour or something like that. So that's what kind of saved me from
right
that
there.
celery.
I see her. Yeah.
So that saved me from the same trade that Carlo got in actually, because I had a buy stop above. I had a buy stop.
Well, I think if you had a starter play.
What's that?
If you had a starter play, it would have been up here, wouldn't it have? It would have been up here.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have gotten activated.
No, 15 minute. Look at your 15 minute.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
So right here is so close. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't enter starter plays off of doji candles. I never enter starter off of doji candles. So, I mean. Oh yeah, your stuff didn't get activated anyways, right? So it doesn't really.
It didn't get activated, but
Yeah.
I had that support, that resistance up there is what kind of saved me too. I had the resistance, like right there.
But I think I had the same resistance as you. That was like during London session, because if you look at the 30-minute, I think it was like a break back in the range, right? The 30-minute, and I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna fill the range, but the next 30-minute broke above the resistance again, right? That you'll see after, like that's when I took the buys. Like I first thought it's a fake out, but then I changed my mind.
Right.
This trade right here is a 10 out of 10. Amazing trade, man. This is bidder close above resistance. That's key. This candle here closed bullish. Yeah, this is a very nice trade here. You guys can take a picture of this, screenshot this, whatever you guys want to do. This is a chart from Alex here. He sent a chart. He mentioned how this candle closed bullish, right? And then this candle right here, this bearish candle, failed to close above. Therefore, we're breaking it back into the range. And this is kind of hard to see. This is not as easy as this is a simple fake out. This is a bit harder. And he took a sell as kind of came down to break the lows for the extra confirmation. And TP was down here. Stops were like above it, candle high, or wherever it was. But this is a very nice trade here. Very clean trade.
Same resistance level, like that's where I had it. And I took the buy when this candle flipped bullish.
Yeah. I guess
I was like, there's a fake out and it broke back down in the range. And then this candle closed the ball. I was like, oh, okay, like it's just going to go and fill this range. Yeah, I prefer his trade.
Yeah, it's a good trade.
Now that I'm in a loss.
Yeah, that's a good trade. Very nice trade. Yeah, that's a good trade. Everyone sent me like screenshots of Wall Street bets and how to talk about silver and stuff now. My reply to them is, I'm trying to catch 10 pips on GJ. I don't know about you guys. That's my focus today. I'm watching this stuff all go down, but I'm trying to catch 10 pips on GJ at the end of the day. Just 10 pips, you know. 10 pips plus a runner.
Distracted by all the outside noise.
Yeah, you know. Like, I'm watching it for fun, but no, I'm not trading it. I don't want to be talking about it now because I want to talk about it in 10 years. You know, 10 years, this is a talk I want to have in 10 years. Yo, man, remember 10 years ago when we held XRP? You know, that's a talk I want to have, but I don't want to have all this hype talk. This is my trade today. What is this? What you got going on here? GJ 15-minute time frame, broke back into the range. Ooh, nice sell. This looks similar to Alex's trade. Bit different. TP, yeah, this is a nice trade. You had a resistance form right here, and then you had like a support form like down here. Took a sell, come back in the range. Yeah, this is very clean. Very clean trade. EG looks nice. If you get closure below here. We get closure in 4 minutes too, so. Ooh, GJ flip back bearish.
Keep my eye on it.
Yeah. I'll just put subs below here. Or I'll leave it as is. Waiting patiently for the buys today, guys. And if anything, we'll catch the sells because looking left here on GJ. The 4 didn't flip yet. And we have 2 hours left in this closure. And if we do close in this range here, it's looking pretty nasty because then we'll probably pop back down to retest the lows down here. If this is the case, to continue down, right? That's a big close in the range here. That's in about 2 hours, so wait patiently. And if you're looking for sells, wait patient for the sells because you're gonna need a lot more confirmation for sells than you do for buys. You can't really anticipate sells.
Yeah, I'm not touching those sells unless we break
below.
those 4-hour lows.
Yeah. Carlo, I don't like his attitude. What are you talking about?
He's talking about Todd.
He's a nice guy.
He is though, but this morning he was a bit bitchy. Like,
why?
Just fucking complain. I don't know, man. People just change. Like,
oh me.
Wrong.
Oh, how about me today? I'm good today.
I need to see your face. Yeah, you're right. You should, like, the light in your background is giving away your mood. So if it's red, we know you're angry because you took a sell and your bias was bullish.
Okay, I got you, man. What card do you want? Here. What's a happy color? Yellow?
Orange, I think. Orange is like calming. Yellow or orange, I think.
Yeah? You guys want orange?
Yeah. You got that? Where'd you got that, like, AliExpress?
Man, this is off Amazon, man.
Oh, okay. The real deal.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
The real deal, man. Okay, for some reason... That's weird. I'll do purple. Purple's in the middle. Yeah, I didn't know I had a government name on here. Oh yeah, Jalen Floyd. We all know it's your name for sure. Yeah, you exposed yourself, man. What up, Jalen? Hey, by the way, guys, Jalen is one of my first friends I met in Forex. You know, pretty crazy. It goes back to like 2019 when we went to New York City. Pretty crazy. One of like probably the only guys that stuck around from when I started. I'm not gonna lie. Because a lot of people when I first met, they obviously stopped trading due to whatever reasons. They got bored, got lazy, got tired, couldn't keep up with the pace. You know, couldn't just get down, and he was one of the few that stayed. All right, just 1 hour GG candle closed bearish here, so there's no buys, right? But we didn't close below, right? Look, if you guys take a look at this. What you guys notice in this range here is price has came down many times here. Many times. But it failed each and every time to close below 143.737. So I believe a closure below will be nice sells to continue down. But as long as price respects that support, price should be bullish though. So there's no confirmation for buys yet for me. But I'm going to be waiting for a 15-30 minute closure here in order for me to take buys going up. And that'll be my trade for the day. Your JPY closed bearish, right? Weak bearish at support, so I mean same thing. Your JPY is still bullish on the daytime frame. 4 hours still bullish, but obviously we have some bear structure here. Same thing for your JPY. I think you need a closure below 126.699 here for sells to continue down. Oh, look at XRP. Oh.
Oh.
How much did this move? Here's the thing though, like if you're looking at trade XRP, you can't be watching it. You know, if you're holding XRP and you're thinking about holding long term, man, you can't be watching it every minute. You'll be wasting the next 10 hours,
Especially
10
if
years
you
of your life.
invested too much, like you're gonna cry looking at those candles, like.
and if you invest like and even if you hold it for like years and years, man, you can't be looking at every minute. Like. You check every like couple months now, you know.
But like, I think now and on the 22nd of February, like that's gonna be like dates to look at it. That'd be crazy.
When you had the lawsuit and you go to court.
Yeah, that's gonna be the first kind of day and stuff like.
Long-term investment of the monthly, yeah. Yep. Like, look at this. This is moving crazy on the small time frame. If I were
Isn't XRP kind of sketchy though? Isn't it like someone owns like 30% of XRP?
I
I remember hearing something like, I think the owners or the inventors or something, they held like someone actually owns like holds like 30% of it, so it can like easily be manipulated just by them.
There is a guy that was one of the creators of XRP. He left the company and created XLM. Kind of has the same protocol. I know he got a huge like chunk of the coins just because they had like a contract and stuff. But I don't know, man. I know the court cases because they claiming that XRP is a security, and in Asia and Europe they already declared it's an asset.
Yeah.
So my dog wants to have a conversation too.
He's bugging out.
this dog wants to talk to him about XRP. I got a word on XRP too, man. What is this? GPUSD? Okay. Nice chart you sent. My question is, what are you trying to do here in this situation? Like, I understand that this is a trend line. You know, you have what is this? A bearish flag or bullish flag, whatever it is, right? Just price bounce off this trend line multiple times. But like, what are you looking for? That's the thing. You gotta label your chart. You gotta show me where you're in, where you're in, and what you're looking for. You know, explain to me what you see, because you're lucky. I know what this is, right? But a lot of new traders, they don't know what the fuck this is. They see a trend line, like, okay, trend line, a line going across the screen, like, you know, you gotta explain the chart. For one, it will help you more, and for two, it'll help others as well, right? If you want to know what a chart looks like, I think Carlo has one setting up for you right now. I think he's typing out a chart right now for you. So in about a few minutes here, it should be up, and I'll show you what the charts label chart will look like.
I
right, Carlo?
Don't.
Oh, come on.
I get one for you.
All
Let me
right,
see. Did I get stopped on this position? No. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Let's go stream today, guys. Hope we get an amazing runner today. Man, we get a 30-minute closure here. 30-minute salary here. Did you survive that pullback, Carlo?
I did actually.
Nice.
Because I always leave a pip away from the bottom wick. But I closed half of the position. But I do have a buy stop. Like my buy stop was here because it was a salary play. But if this one closes bullish, I might consider after the break of this candle. Does that make sense, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at this salary play right now on the 30-minute time frame. We have about, like, this thing is, this hourly kind of closed bearish, right? But it's rejecting off that support. Yeah. So like the 15 breaking the highs here. We're gonna close in 9 minutes here. 30 minutes breaking the highs here. If you take a buy here, then you can manage risk, and you can look to close partials or close your positions if this trade or this candle closes bearish back in the range. So I think I'm gonna take a buy stop here, guys, on GJ here. Right there, buy stop right there.
Target's like 144.80.
Yep.
Top of the range.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'll buy stop here.
This makes perfect sense. If that 4 hour is about to create a top wick, like at least a small one. You can take this whole range, like that's what, 20, 30 pips?
Yep.
And if it breaks the ball, we can have the runner. but everything else is bullish, like weekly, daily.
You feel comfortable with that 1 hour closing bearish just because it respected
Yeah, that's
support?
support. So it's more of anticipation that we're just gonna continue up. But obviously, if you get a 15 closure, I'm probably gonna close out because the hourly candle closed bearish, right? So that's my plan. I didn't enter another position like once we actually close bullish later on. If that's the case. So looking like around like a 10 pip stop here, 11 pip stop here, and target's gonna be around this. You have this. So once price gets to around this area, around like 6-7 pips here, 143, 950, 943, I'm gonna move stops to break even. And then obviously once you get up to here, close partials, whatever, and then let the runner go towards my daily resistance because I am attempting a runner position today again. Just like we did on Thursday and Friday, right? We attempted it 3 times, never worked out, but it played out later on. So doing the same thing again.
Your buy stop get activated or no?
Yes, it did. It did. So stops are gonna be like right here. Actually, I think I'm gonna move my stops to the previous hourly low. So around like right here, around 13 pips, that range, and then have my target up here. 144, 084. Also, a tip for buy stops, guys, is when you guys do enter buy stops, make sure you take a look at your spreads, right? Because spreads are always gonna affect the buy stops.
I think this is a good buy.
I agree.
Yeah, you answered my question. I was going to ask you about that 143.917 area.
Yep.
But because I was thinking of getting buys above there, but when you said like move your stop loss to break even at that stop, that area, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like if a 15 closes bearish here, guys. So let's say for example we get like a 15, candle closing like this. Since the hourly candle is still bearish, right? We get closure like this. Okay, you know what? We can close up full positions. We can cut last small here around 4 or 5 pips, whatever the case is, if this were to happen. And we would, enter more positions once we get a closure, maybe somewhere above this resistance here to go up. Those would be the better buys. But this is like an anticipation that the 1 hour should be respecting the support to flip bullish here. Also, the 4 hours gonna flip bullish as well to continue up. So a lot of anticipation here, but stick with my bias, right? My daily bias.
Definitely think this is like more advanced. Looking at the 1 hour, like you really have to understand 1 hour respect and support there. And
yeah, because I'm not sure if we were there, but I think it was like last Wednesday or something, or last Tuesday, I forgot. But we mentioned how like the 4 hour candle was bearish, and I said how, okay, you know what, it is bearish, but it was right here. It was right here. I was like, you know what, it is bearish here. I entered a buy somewhere here on like a small time frame, but I'm like, it is bearish here, but it respected the support, so it can still reject off the support to continue up here. And if you look at this, screenshot this, it looks exactly like what it is right now on like the 1 hour time frame, kinda same kind of structure you have. See, same structure. So I mean, as long as the support gets respected, honestly, price should be going up.
like stop loss on the previous 1 hour low too.
Yep. So I'm gonna write out my plan for the trade so you guys can keep track of what I'm looking for. So how I'll manage this trade. Alright, so first step what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move stop loss to be or 4, 6. To TP is placed at my daily target as
Yo,
Right, should you get
Don.
in?
What up, Loopy?
That was good.
What's up? Are you in the shirt or what?
I just got on.
Oh, you just got on. Everyone's coming on and watch XRP today, bro.
Hell yeah, I can.
What am I doing here? Yeah, that's all for now. 144. What's my daily target? 144,585. Okay. I think once you get a closure, a bullish channel closure, the trade will make sense for a lot of you guys. They'll be like, okay, yeah, now I see the trade. Because now the 15 will be closing bullish at support, right? Us breaking the highs are just an anticipation that we're going to stay bullish as well. So we entered a bit earlier. Okay, 2. There you go. Okay, that's my plan, guys. If that's too small for you, let me know, but that's my plan for a trade. This right here is what makes you a better trader, right? Not the trade, but this right here. This stays with you forever. So think about it, Eric. A trade could hit TP, hit your stops, whatever, right? Cool, but it's just like a one trade. But overall, like what's in keeping the game for a long run is gonna be this managing the positions. No matter what case, what scenario you're in. Well, wait for a close past 920. Because like, okay, so if you don't get a close past 920, I'm looking for just like in general, just the whole buy idea is that okay, price is at support here, and I'm taking buys as you get like a 15 closure at support. That's what it is. So in like 24 seconds here, once it closes, you'll be like, okay, it makes more sense now, right? But this is all that is. But I just entered a buy stop, anticipating that price is gonna continue up off that break. That's it. Yeah. Pretty much just like a 15 closure at support to the top of the range. If you can get a closure here and like above, like, yeah, right here, anywhere above here, like 888 would be cool. Okay, cool. 15 close. Nice.
It has no top weight. That's great.
The 30-minute 1 hour is still open. 30-minute broke the highs though. That's a good thing. 30-minute broke the highs.
I'm gonna enter on the flip and break here. I didn't enter on the celery, even though it looked saucy. I'm just gonna wait.
You waited?
Yeah, just I mean, I even said, I was like, Don, what do you think about this 30-minute celery? But then I don't know. Even though the 1 hour respected support.
Yeah. I also won a trade from last night, so anticipation was like wasn't that much. I was very comfortable.
Wasn't too risky.
Yeah. It's kind of flipped her. 15 flip, made a low wick. That's good. It should continue up towards the wick here. I think it would probably have some trouble here around this range here. But obviously, once price breaks this wick here, I'm moving my stops to break even. Once price gets to around here, stops to break even for me. And I'm going to let it run risk free, because if you move your stops to break even, you're in a good spot. Because let's say this kind of pops up towards that resistance here. Right? So you pop up here. Look where the low of this candle is. It's right there where entry is. So you can easily move your stops to that low of the 15, anticipating that the 15 should not flip in order for price to push up like this. Once it actually, continues up towards that resistance.
Don, will you got a name for this play?
This is just a break and retest X replay. That's all that is. A break and retest for me is just like, it's not really a retest. It's just like more of a closure above a range to continue up. That's what it is. But yeah, yeah, I'm moving my stops to pretty much the current 15-minute low here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it. Sorry, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave my stops. I'm gonna wait until it actually taps above this resistance here. There we go.
What about that 30-minute low?
Yeah, I'm moving to a 30-minute low though, for sure. The current 30-minute low. That's what I'm doing. Because if you get like I'm waiting for a 30-minute closure. If you get a 30-minute closure, that'll be sweet. 30-minute closure above like this wick here, that'd be nice. Because when we first entered, we got no closures, right? We just got a flip. So the more closures we have, the more confirmation we have for the trade, and the more it'll make sense for you guys. I can't see the starter play. Can you show me, please? It's right here on the 30-minute time frame, right here. Resistance formed, support formed. A break at the high, anticipating that we're gonna break into this range here, right? Because if you look at this is kind of like a fake out here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of like a fake out. You have a range right here, and then you had a breakout to the downside right here. So break back into the range here, we have a high chance to fill it, 85% chance, and a 75% chance to continue up once we break above this resistance. So it's like a break and retest, start replay, fake out all in one trade. So
looks like it wants to pop up.
Yeah. Let's see. This 4 hour looks like it's gonna flip now. Like, yeah, see it? Yeah, see how we're rejected off of? Yeah, see how we rejected off a small time frame? You see that? 15, 30-minute close bullish on support. 4 hours start rejecting. Once this 4 hour kind of flips, it should continue to fill its wick minimum. It should hit that target. And the question is, today, is it gonna break this resistance, or is it gonna reject to continue back down, right? But if it breaks, then that's our runner position, around 70 pip runner. That's my plan for a trade. But let's see how this area reacts here. Yeah, I think we move our stops up a little bit, so we're risking like we're saving about 2-3 pips here, 2 pips on this trade. Are you in this, guys? On Premiere?
Yeah.
I know Carlos in it. You guys
I just enter. I was waiting for the spread to get low.
What broker are you with, Loopy?
I'm using KOT.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. This guy's the same account.
Might be messing me up.
Same account for 2 years.
I got in when we broke previous 15-minute highs.
Nice.
I waited for a little extra confirmation. Just because that previous 1 hour was bearish.
Yeah, this like 15 closes like this. I'm gonna close up probably. I'm gonna close up my positions if it closes like this. That's in 9 minutes, right? But that was the plan from start. That's how it was on manager here. How many pips is your TP? 70. That's the running position, 70 pips.
Uh, 10-minute sweat.
I can't anticipate on my account no more. I wish I could. What do you mean? Don't tell me you over leverage or something, man. Bots have been activated? Yeah, we're in it.
Bryce, you got in?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I was let's see, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, I got in earlier when at the same time.
Combo, does it show a bottom wick on MetaTrader for you on the hourly?
Should. Yeah, I think so. Let me check. No, it's not. There's not a MetaTrader, but I always do my analysis and enter trades off of my trading view. Even the other day, I think Friday it was, when I forgot who it was, but I think it was Carlo. Said something about how there was no bottom wick or top wick on a certain trade, and we were in profit. I forgot what it was, but I said how I don't really pay attention to my MetaTrader, my charts in there. Because if I'm doing analysis and I'm taking a trade on TradingView, I just trust that TradingView analysis, right? I'm not gonna go back and forth between MetaTrader and TradingView.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Actually, that's good.
Yeah, can't go back. Like when you're on MetaTrader, you can't go back far enough sometimes to see like the past. Yeah, I can't. Like on TradingView, you can go back like real far.
Did you say you'd be closing the position if the 15 closes bearish?
Yeah, if it closes like, and we're in this range here, because for one, like I'm closing full positions, and I'm gonna enter positions once we like break above this resistance here later on, right? Because for one, the 1 hour again, it's still bearish, right? Like the current one is bullish, but the first one is bearish, so you know.
But if that 30-minute close, it's still a strong bullish close on the 30-minute, no? And you have like a top wick.
You are right, actually. I thought this was the first 15 for some reason. You are correct. Yes, you are correct.
Like, even if it closes bearish, it's still like a good buy.
Yeah.
It's not.
On a 30-minute. You're correct, yeah. Yep. But, because let's say 30-minute closes, right? There's still going to be like a very minor resistance like right here coming across. Like this area, just in general. Because like, yeah, I think if 15 closes, I'm just going to close full. And I'm just going to wait patiently for a buys above this resistance here. So that's what my plan is. Because even if it does close bullish, it closes bullish. But then again, like, it'll still be in this heavy resistance area. That's it.
I think if that 30-minute closes above that previous 30-minute body, that would be a good look. It would just be a small bearish 15.
That'd be fine. But the one right now looks good, right? Because it's bullish, but it hasn't closed yet. So keep that in mind. It hasn't closed or broke the highs of the candle yet.
You break those 1 hour highs, previous 1 hour highs, it's
yeah, it's gone.
It's gonna pop all the way up.
Yeah, pretty much. But see what happens there.
It's kind of interesting. The 1 hour highs is also the 15-minute resistant top wick. There, it's the same.
Man, tempt these runners like 3 times on Friday, man. Let's see. Who knows, guys? But yeah, guys, see how we're doing the same thing on Thursday and Friday? Same thing happened on Thursday. We sent the runners 3 times. Didn't play out. Doesn't mean we're going to change our strategy up, right? Change our plan up. Same thing. It's all probability, man. I'm going to keep repeating that forever. I'm going to come to a buys above 143, 922. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just being more patient. That's all that is, right? Closure above there, you anticipate this count to continue up, right? Because this is a pretty heavy resistance. Oh, pretty decent resistance, yeah, very minor. Oh man, XRP.
Bro, there are like live streams where people are in groups like.
I know how they look like right now. I guarantee
XRP. You. Everybody's like buy, and then the rest is like short. People are writing like I put my house on it. I'm crying. So I was like,
I guarantee you, this is how the charts look right now. I guarantee you, man. I guarantee there's like a fib going on right here, probably looking like this. 38. Oh yeah, rejecting.
61.8 retracement.
Price to go up. I guarantee this is how our charts look right now for XRP.
Oh, bro. I have my 1 hour open. 1 hour salary play on XRP. And then we go to like $1. I don't know if salary play works on crypto. If it does, it might share it. Might be the secret. Bro, TJ is gonna give us that move. It looks good. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we need a closure. I think I want a closure here. We preferred.
Yeah, I had a friend try to ask me to look at a chart, like a crypto chart for PNT or something like that, and I was like, man, it's like when people are pumping, like they're doing this weird shit. It's like there's no, you can't look at charts. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can't
it's
go
either
by.
it's either you look at it now, you enter now, and you hold for 10 years, or you look at it and you get out in the next like 2 hours. You know?
Yeah, it's like trading news. It's like trading news almost. You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't really.
Like XRP, I don't know if you guys remember, I started talking about it like last week or 2 weeks ago. They have a court case and stuff. It was 25 cents. And they delisted it from all exchanges and stuff. And I had it back then. And then I spoke with Don and I was like, man, you should invest in this. Da, da, da. Next day they announced that pump and the thing is like it's 50 cents. It's like, I don't know. I just crazy, man.
I had whatever I had in my this extra Coinbase account. It's a very small amount. It's like less than 10 pips on the 5.0 lot. Just had it there. So I'm like, just might as well leave it somewhere because it was just my Coinbase. It wasn't doing anything, right? So.
Yeah. But you might not, like, you won't be able to sell that or anything on Coinbase because of the court, like the case they have. But if you really want to sell, you have to send it to Kraken or somewhere else.
Hey, Don.
Yep.
If we close weak bearish, that 30-minute closes the way we want, you know, the body over the other one.
Yes.
You manage your position by closing, if we break previous 30-minute lows on the next, or excuse me, previous 15-minute lows on the next 15-minute. I don't know if that makes sense.
I think I just close once it closes bearish like this. If it were to close like this, exactly as this, I'm just gonna close it. And then enter more later on. Because 30-minute for one, like, well, right now it looks like it's not gonna close above, but yeah, close like this, I'm just gonna get out. Negative like 2 pips. And then just wait for buys above here. Because look left here. Last time it rejected off this area here, it came all the way down above this resistance here. Keep this, right? So you definitely need a closure for one above here, but we got 30 seconds left. See what happens. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 pip loss if anything here. Let's see. 70 seconds.
What about Doji? Staying in.
Well, because when I entered the trade here, it was like an anticipation that we're gonna continue up and stay up, right, and stay above this area. But since like price is not doing that, it doesn't make sense for me to be in a position. So I'm gonna close out here around like about 2 pips here, and then I'm gonna enter positions once we break above here. So let me type this out. Right, because look left now, because looking at a 15-minute time from now, and you're seeing like there's a resistance being here that's rejecting the same area. Look left again. Last time this happened here, price closed bearish. It came down to come all the way down to the original area of our stops. So I'm not comfortable being in that position. It doesn't make sense for me. And since we entered off of anticipation, I needed all things to realign with my analysis and play out the way I expected to play out. But since that's not happening, I'm just gonna now wait patiently for a closure above this resistance here. And once that happens, I'm taking buys going up. And these are buys I'm comfortable with, because for one, we're gonna be closing above this resistance. We're breaking this whole area here. And for two, I'd rather cut my loss short here and then, you know, take the buys I'm comfortable with later on. Just makes more sense to me. So pretty much like a negative 2
Price you close full?
Yep.
Same.
Because yes, like same thing Don says. Because I was worried about that 143.917, so it didn't work out. So yeah, we closed it.
And if price decides to push down now and comes down to a original stop, it's gonna be like, wow, you know, we just won. Well, we technically won a trade because we saved like 8-9 pips here, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's if it comes down. Let's see what happens here. It can still push up, but again, like now, it'll make more sense for us to really 1 hour candle close bullish here, and you know, get those more bigger confirmations. Yeah, definitely this resistance here, eyes above there. And that's the thing with
I entered that.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm saying I entered that because I really thought it was gonna get to that point where I can put my stop loss to break even. You know, like I really thought it was gonna make it to that whatever, then 143.9, like 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I can move my stop loss to break even. I really thought it was gonna get there. Never got there.
Yeah, like, the thing about anticipation bias, and the reason why it's a more complex idea and it's better for more experienced traders is because there's a lot of things that comes along with it. You know, it's not like you're waiting for a closure above a resistance. It's simple as taking as buy above resistance, stop loss first candle to the next resistance. Right? You really gotta be experienced of managing the positions and being able to understand like your trade very well. And in this case, trade doesn't make sense anymore. It's a lot more skill though. Good call, coach. Yeah, it's a good call. It'll be a great call if it does come down. Let's see what happens there. By the way, man, I'm still bullish. Doesn't mean I'm bearish or anything, guys. It just means that in that situation, it did not make sense anymore, that trade. Yeah, this is a 16-pip range here above there, so. Is anyone like still in the position? Or even using the 30-minute stop or something?
No, I never got in that one.
I closed.
Yeah. Keeping losses small, guys. To the T. Same thing I've been doing all year. Yes, XRP, panic sell, exchange dodge, now it's time. Oh man. Those are the type of comments you get in those live streams. Every time I go on like you know how they used to have the FOMC statement on YouTube, those speeches? I'll go on that stream and then everyone will say, sell gold, buy US 30, you know? Spinning around things out. If you look at XRP though, like technical analysis wise, right? Or the monthly even. Take a look at this. We spent like what? 1, 2, wow. So the last time I created a high was like right here at this level, $2. And obviously it's been in this range area for about 3 years now. And we're actually getting a breakout this year. I think this is like December. And December we got a breakout. And now price is just retesting the high again. So I think, you know, on like a weekly, daily or something, I think once a weekly candle closes above this resistance here, I mean, price should be continuing up here. Obviously, with the shit going on today, this shit doesn't really make sense because this is to wipe out the whole analysis. This is to do whatever it wants to do today. But technical analysis wise, we're retesting the highs again. So high chance, I think once we break above this area, we can probably pop up again to like 130, 140, right? But that this is on a weekly time frame. And I'm not an XRP expert, so. Only GG expert. I think the easiest play on GG today if you guys don't want to anticipate, you doesn't get the simple entries. I think it would just be as simple as waiting for a closure above like this resistance here. That's it. Above 144.087. Above there, you take buys going up. It's a simple breakout of range, right? Because this is technically a range here, but it's a very tradable range. That's the thing. If you're a new trader, not as experienced, I think it's just a simple closure. Buys there, stop previous candle, simple buy going up. Just like Friday. Wait, Carlo, are you still in this?
Oh,
Are you
I
out of?
closed when everybody closed, yeah. Because I had that first entry still running half of the position, and I got annoyed, man. Because this morning I had so many entries that I didn't enter, like, and then I entered when someone else gave the call for no reason, like. So.
How many entries have you? How many positions have
Oh,
you had
during
today?
London?
Yeah, I had the one on the top here. I had one where I got up in here on the flip, and I got in when this one closed. So this one I closed as well. Like I had a small loss, but during London, your resistance was right here when you look to the left.
You know what this is?
So you're done for the day, right?
Yeah.
You know what this is?
Kind of, yeah. Oh, I do, brother. I can never forget that.
You guys know what this is? Oh man, only like a certain amount of traders know what this is, but oh, this is the head and shoulders. Oh, if you went through the head and shoulders phase patterns, you know. Man,
It's basic price action, like literally.
it's market
I
structure.
think just people gave it names like just what you call salary play, just to be like easier to understand. It's not like, you know.
But no, I have nothing wrong against that. What I have against is that people who say these things and they don't know what it actually is though. Like they don't understand that it's this, you know. They just say it's head and shoulders, but they don't know like, oh yeah, it's lower low, lower high is being created and it's structure, right? The shampoo pattern, yeah. It's
You know, head and shoulders, even like people, they predicting this, so they enter here. What's wrong? Like like you enter it up to the break here. Was just like the basic price. Like you would enter it like, let's say,
or like
sells.
Yeah.
You enter up to the break. So, I mean,
or bearish channel
whatever
closure.
works.
Yeah, whatever works, obviously. Sell replay. Oh man. Did I tell you guys that story? I got a message from a guy. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a cool guy, but this is what he sent me.
Hey, well, Don, when you get time, I beg you explain to me what a seller replay is. Like, I'm always hearing, I hear you lot say it all the time, and at first you would say, because obviously you speak quick, I would think sell replay. But what the hell is a seller replay? Is this part of like, is it one of you lot's made up terms from like organic trading or something, or what is that?
What is that? Legendary. That guy's funny, man. Great guy. It was funny though, because he's like, "What is a seller replay?" And I had to explain to him. I had to show him the chart. He's like, "Oh, okay, I got it." Because no, if you Google seller replay, you're not gonna get anything on Google, man. He's being for real, yeah. He's being for real. Because like, if you come to the streams for the first time, you're not gonna know what it is, man. Trust me. You hear guys say seller replay, you're not gonna know what the hell that is. Whereas if you're like head and shoulders, it's different, right? Because you can't know what it is already. But seller replay is different. Ooh, 30-minute counter driving down here, 15 counter driving down here, right? Looks like we saved ourselves some pips, guys. We cut our lashes short here. Didn't make sense anymore, and we can potentially save about 11 pips here, 9 pips here. Blaine, I don't know where it is.
What time
bro.
did you have those?
Or have what?
What time did you have those GJ buys last night?
9 p.m.
don't you feel like volume kind of dies out during Asian around that time? Do you ever like have any hesitation entering a position that late in Asian or no?
Cause Asian cause 9 p.m. is like saying 9 p.m. New York session opening, cause an hour after the session, right? That's what it is. But I usually don't take a lot of trades during a 9. I usually take more of them like around 8:30. But I was waiting for a closure from like 8 to close above where is it? Right here. I was waiting for this closure to close above this resistance. That happened to be at 9:30. I mean at 9. So I'm like, you know what? It makes sense here. I'm risking like 13 pips for like around a potential 19 pips, and that was a trade.
How long were you in the trade for? Like at least an hour then, right?
I went to bed. Okay, long story, man. Long story. I think I told Carl the story, but long story. I almost messed myself up. And it's not that bad because I had stops overnight, but I usually what I do is I enter positions, stops to break even, then I go to sleep. In this case, stops were not at break even. I thought they were at break even because I told my channel, like my Telegram group, I'm like, okay guys, move stops to break even. I'm going to bed. Risk free trade for a night for GJ, right? Risk free. Where is it? Right here. Oh no, not there. That was right now. But right here, you know, going to bed soon, almost at 10 pip mark. So move stops to break even, risk free trade. I thought I moved stops to break even, but when I woke up, the trade was still running in blues, and I was like, wait, what? I thought because I looked at the charts and I saw this candle right here. I'm like, wait, this candle came down, would have hit my break even 100%, but for some reason, like, and it was because I didn't have my TP first of all placed because I was tempting a runner, and for a second I was I thought I had stops to break even, so I mean I got lucky today I guess with that, but it would have been bad if I didn't have a stop loss in place. Yeah, that's my long story though. Like, my number one rule is before I go to bed, always have your stops at break even. Like, not even a stop loss. Like, not have an original stop loss. I like to watch my trade, right? But minimum, if you're not watching a trade, stops at break even. It doesn't make any sense to have your trade open overnight because anything can happen. I woke up and it hit the target around like 12, I think. TP for the chat. Around 12 a.m. So it's a 3-hour trade. But you know, that's why we have this thing coming, guys. You know, we have this thing coming this year, and it's gonna be a big thing in this FX community. So be prepared for that. It should be coming this year. Not sure when. Around quarter 2, quarter 3 maybe, but it's coming this year.
I feel like GJ is just gonna have a late push today.
Hey, what is a sell replay, you moped? You moped? What is a sell replay, you moped?
Yeah, I'm actually telling him like, yo, what does Muppet mean? It's from the UK. Alright guys, see this? You see this 15-minute candle here? Look at the way it closed. This candle closed bearish, it closed out. This candle here drove back down further. So if you look at this, high chance we have for prices just fill the rest of the range now, coming down towards this support or even this area. So we got a good area, good price. And that's what risk management is all about, right? Just because you have a bias, you have a certain bias, doesn't mean it's gonna go through 100% all the time. There's clues that the market tells you, price action tells you that price may not be going your way. Means clowns are idiot? Oh, okay. Figured. What up, Jimmy? You're back trading again or what? Took a week off?
No. What you mean? I was on.
You're on, huh?
I was just on the other side.
You're on the other side. ETL side.
ATL.
Yeah, I want these buys. What's that? Hello?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Jimmy's phone.
My bad.
Jimmy's phone is.
It was my sister. She sent me a video of her new pit bull.
Oh, new dog? How much is the dog? 5K?
This is a pit bull. She
Oh.
adopted it.
Simple dog.
Yeah, her and her roommate adopted it, so they're saving it.
You don't think this 30 could push the fill range? I mean, 30 flipped. It could, but yeah. But like, since I already took anticipation, if I take this trade right here, it would be another anticipation, right? So it's either I wait 1 for the 1 hour candle close in about 12 minutes here, or I wait for 2 a closure above this resistance like this. Then I'll take my buys, go up, right? I'll be taking this 100%. What's that thing you said, Premier, when you said how you kind of know like once you're gonna get you start doing the same thing every day for a while, you start like you just know
Flow state.
Yeah, flow state.
Flow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Anticipation has a lot to do with flow state as well. You just kind of
definitely.
Yeah, it's experience.
So you got your position run for yesterday or no?
Yeah, when I woke up, fucking break even right away. But I closed the 5 off the rip, and then I let the 3 run. The 3 is like about to hit break even. It's like down here. Yeah. So.
Bro, my position looked like it was just about to hit stop, and then I think like news came out, and then like it flipped back bullish and kept pushing. I woke up. I'm like, all right, I'm just closing.
You had a good entry. You had a very good entry.
Thanks. Cause I was watching the analysis, right? I'm like, all right,
okay.
It was this one candle I seen. It was just like sitting at like half bullish, half bearish. I'm like, all right, I'll wait till it gets a little bit more bullish. As soon as I put in a buy, it just shot. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you got it right here.
I'm gonna just let it do what it do.
This is your entry. You had a better
entry.
entry.
It was that one. Cause like I was just watching it for a few minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait till it flips bullish. Then it kept like bouncing. I'm like, all right, I'm finna get in the zone right here. Then like just went bullish. As soon as I put in that buy, put stops at like the previous 30, just like let it run for a little.
That's how she wrote.
Yeah. And then it is what it is. I woke up this morning. It looked like it was just about to hit that stop at profit, but nah, I don't know what happened at that time, but it just flipped back bullish. Then kept pushing. I woke up. I'm like, oh, it's still a profit. Closed as soon as I woke up.
Yeah. Midnight. That's a long trade, Wix 9. I'm pretty sure you're in it, right? It's something you would probably enter. Yeah. Wait patiently, guys. Here, wait patiently. Although, like, our first trade didn't go through, as expected, we closed partials. We closed our profit. We closed our losses short, and now it's all about just waiting for the actual closure. That's all that is. You don't want to take 2 anticipations in a day. Short GJ 143.825. I'll sell GJ below 143.7 below here, below 739. I think those would be the better sells. A closure below there, right? Because look how many times we have rejected here, and we have never closed below. These wicks tells you a lot. Although they're just wicks, right? People just see them as exhaustion wicks, whatever. If you take a close look at them, notice where they are closed, and then look left.
I want to know who started the trend of putting Lil in front of their name, and like how it took off. Like how is that even a thing?
I think it was the first one was like
like Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah, Lil Wayne probably one of the first, and then I think everyone just kind of followed through it. It started in 2017 when who was that?
Man, y'all youngsters, y'all know about Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah.
Lil Bow Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Lil Wayne. Well, Lil Wayne is actually super small. I mean, he's like mad tiny, so that makes sense. But like all these other guys with Lil in front of their name, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. You'd think that they would maybe like want to seem bigger. I don't know. Lil Young.
And then you got Lil Baby.
Lil baby.
You know, I was married back in I got married in 2006. And Lil Bow Wow was they were performing underneath the same building like at my wedding. I was on top and he was on the bottom.
Pause.
Huh?
Jimmy's about to change his name to Lil Jim.
Bruh, no, man. Bruh, I'm too big to be little. What you mean?
Man, look at that. Look at GJ. Look at that 1 hour flip. It flipped for a peep second. 7 minutes left. Let's see how it closes there. Let's see. But again, I think we're really gonna need a closure above this resistance for buys to be valid.
Yeah. Even if it's a decent 1 hour wick fill, I still doesn't look good.
Right? It makes sense, but I mean, it is the last hourly of the 4 hour count. Now, if this count wants to flip bullish, it has to flip in this last hour. The New York session opening, right, in 7 minutes. So that's probably gonna push volume in the markets. But let's see, we have 6 minutes left. Let's see anything can happen here. 6 minutes is a lot of time. I've seen a lot of stuff happen within the last minute of a candle.
Dang, all that news that came out last night. Oh, bro, is that a PV? Whoops. I wonder how it's gonna look this month.
What is?
Unemployment. It's probably gonna come out good.
In America?
Yeah, in America.
I mean, how's are you guys on
I think
lockdown? You guys are on lockdown, are you?
Should come.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think it should be good because you know, everyone's
Canada's
starting to
not
No,
for sure.
Wait. Actually, it might look bad because when Biden, as soon as he came in office, he cut off like a lot of oil jobs. So it might be like a mix, really. We'll see.
Yeah,
like,
that comes to effect. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like around like Wednesday they start like doing the predicted numbers of the
When is NFP this week? Let's take a look.
Yeah.
NFP is this week. Okay, interesting. NFP is Friday, guys. So make sure you guys are there for some fun.
It is NFP.
Yeah, it is NFP on Friday. I used to be so hyped for NFP. I used to love NFP. Like, wow, I can actually have my buy stops today, my sell stops intact. You know, have my limits. But NFP ain't like that anymore, man. NFP's dead now. I think this is how it works. You know, you have like, this is like volume, and then you have other stuff going on. You have the virus, you have vaccines, you have Biden, you have politics, you have whatever, and you have like NFP over here. NFP would be like right here. This is NFP, right? But since like the volume you have in here, it's being pushed out to all these other places, all the other areas. When it comes to NFP, there's no more volume to go to NFP, so that's why NFP is dead now. Or like FOMC, interest rates, you know, like those big important days. It's kind of dead now. I mean, I believe this is why, because the volumes that's in that month is being pushed towards everything else already. But let's see, for the past like I think a month here, there hasn't been much. So there's no Brexit news or anything, so let's see how things react to NFP. Yeah, because back in the days, NFP used to move like 100 pips to like 100 pips per candle. You got like 200 pips per 1 minute candle. You know, NFP used to be crazy.
That last NFP I remember that was lit was 2019 NFP.
That was the last year. That was like, yeah, 2020.
Yeah, that was the last year. Cause you remember that one? I think it was a gold candle. I think it moved like 100 pips.
Even FOMC,
Oh
like
my.
gold moved like
crazy.
I think at 2 p.m. on like a Wednesday. I remember I
remember that day.
Yeah, it went down like a lot. Man, I forgot what, but it went down a lot.
It went down like 150, and then like Jerome said something like 20 minutes later, then it shot back up, did like the whole retrace to that one bar, and then I was like, bruh, how did this man call that so perfectly? This man don't miss.
Jerome in the house. Watch your
Jerome.
mouth. Yeah, it's like, where is it? It was somewhere in August of 2019 August.
Yeah, 2018.
You remember the June one in gold? The June.
Are you talking about the one?
Right here,
right
right
here.
here.
June too.
Right there. This day. September.
When was that?
December 5th, 2019. This day. I think it was here when gold came. This is FOMC, I believe. I believe. I'm not sure. Any of these drops though.
Is there anything that looked back in June? Was there like a big on the NFP? It's one of those days.
Look at this, guys. We won a trade. We won a trade by matching in positions here. Look at this. Look where price has came down to. You would hit our stops, right? You would have lost 11 pips, but no, we lost 2 pips because we understood this was gonna happen. So that's managing risk. Again, this is what's gonna make you win long term, not the trade itself. So we say we won like pretty much 9 pips there, 8 pips there, obviously, right? Take it as it is. That's how you manage positions. And by doing that, you know, whenever you get a win now, it's gonna look much bigger, and it's gonna feel much bigger then, because you cut less short.
Yo, Don, why you ducked me in Warzone, bro?
Man, I hit you up and you left me on red.
I did?
No, you didn't leave me on red. Nah, you're probably busy, but
nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, the weekends, bro, I don't even be looking at Telegram, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You're running, man. Just hit me up. I played with Carlo yesterday. This guy's a level 1. Oh man. Right, Carlo?
Tell me, how was it? Was it bad?
Right, Carlo, remember yesterday when we played Warzone and you were level 1? It was fun, right?
Gotta let him host it.
Bro, 5 kills. I had 5 kills.
Okay, talk that. Okay.
I had like 11.
Played Call of Duty 3rd time in my life.
Okay.
Only headshots.
I was on stream. I was on this.
Ooh, sniper entries. Ooh.
Mater?
No, we gotta play again, Jimmy. We gotta hit. We gotta come on, nice guys.
Nah, bro. Nah, I can't.
For fun.
I can't do.
For fun,
I'm
you
the
know.
backup in the bushes. I'm like with the snipe. You remember yesterday, Don was targeting a location. He's like, "Let's go," and I just lay down. I was like, "No, Don, you go. I got you back."
This guy was a camper.
It's like
Right.
I wouldn't hit them even if I knew where they are. So
the most memorable moment when me and Don and Sam was playing, I was like, bruh, I see somebody. And like I was zoomed in, and I had to clear shot and then take it, and then I was like, bruh, this man just killed me.
Jimmy was.
I was so salty. That was so funny, bruh. I was like, I see him. And then like I thought I hit the trigger, but bruh, I choked.
Yeah, I have to click R1. This guy probably shoot.
R2, bro. Right.
Yeah, Low Eric, or however you pronounce your name. I think it's Low Eric. Make sure you send a chart. Explain what you see, because, man, again, like a signal's a signal. No one's gonna know what the fuck it means, man. You know, you really gotta explain the chart. Explain what you see and why you think it's gonna happen. It might seem as clear as day to you because you just think it's gonna come down there, but at the end of the day, man, these people on here, some are new, some are experienced, and they actually want to see what you're looking at. You know.
Explains a lot. He's got nothing on his chart.
And don't stand a chart looking like this. Do not stand a chart looking like that, because that's
here is really bugging me. This is why
God.
I haven't not took positions. This kind of right here, I'm just like eyeballing it. I'm like, all right, so you finna sneak up on us. It's either finna fill it and then come back in the range and then continue up, or just fill it and then keep pushing down. That's the only 2 situations I see today. My bad, I'm gonna clear it.
Yeah, I think it sells for me. If I'm looking for sells, from my perspective, I'm gonna need a closure. I'm definitely gonna need a closure below, like a candle closure. It's a 30-minute closure or like a 1-hour closure below coming down. Those would be the better sells.
Yeah.
But you see how, guys, like for like my bias, right? My bias is bullish today, and for buys, I could anticipate buys in the range, but for sells, I'm not gonna do the same because I'm more bullish. If I was bearish, then I would anticipate sells within the range, I would have been trading in the range, anticipating a breakout. But it's different for buys. So that's why I'm waiting for a closure below for sells. I'd say, who knows? It's time to reject.
Overall, I'm looking for more buys and sells. It's like today, it might be a sell type of day. And then like later on in the week, it's just gonna continue bullish.
Yeah, that could be the case, right? Because the weekly is bullish, and yeah, daily could continue down. Weekly, yeah, you're right, 100% gonna happen.
Maybe today it makes like the support for a big push later on this week.
The lower wick for a weekly candle, but yeah.
And you know, first, you know, the bottom wick for the monthly. It might be today.
Our monthly has a bottom wick already, but yeah, it could probably be bigger. Yeah.
Yo, it's snowing over there by y'all?
No. Look, it's supposed to be snowing like later on in the week.
Hell yeah.
Got a whole snowstorm
hard
right
in New
now.
York.
I just got the emergency alert.
You got snow in Canada yet, though?
Man, is that even a question?
Oh, I lied. I looked at 6 Lows yesterday. It's a freaking ice storm out there.
Nah, it's not that bad. Do you use indicators? I use my eyes. EYES. Search up that indicator.
Just about to say that.
What does EYES spell?
Yes, look at that.
You saw that meme? But yeah, man, I use my eyes. I used to use a lot of indicators back in the days, a lot, but I dropped them all. And I use my eyes now. That's it. It's price action in my eyes.
Or vehicles restricted on NYC roads until 6 a.m.
Remember a time at band camp where I pumped up my XRP? Huh? I never went to band camp. I don't even know how to play instruments, man.
Bro, that's me. That's you. You know how to play the charts, bro. You know how to work them
How many
bars.
of you guys have seen American Pie? That's where that's from.
That line?
Don, you never seen American Pie?
I've seen like a clip or two. I never watched
He's
the full.
Canadian.
Oh, damn,
Man,
bro.
I'm missing out on movies, man. You know that by now. You should know that.
I don't know. It might be generationally a little.
No. My generation knows for sure. I just don't know.
I know y'all
It is
saw
an
that.
old movie though. It is a real old movie though.
I know
It's an
y'all saw that
old-ass
Kong
movie.
versus Godzilla trailer.
Bruh.
I know y'all saw that.
I'll put my parlay. I put my parlay on King Kong, bro.
Right.
It's funny.
So if the bias was sells, then you would take that selling, right? Basically, is what you're explaining earlier, like the 30 minutes. If the bias was sells,
If the
throughout
bias
the-
will sell, say yes. I'll look for more
Yeah.
anticipations to breaking out the range. It just makes more sense, right? But since the bias is bullish, I need a closure for that sell to really come to effect. Because I'm bullish today. I'm bullish until we actually break below support. But yeah.
No, it's just that's a good point you said, because like a lot of people might be watching because it looks like a selling play, you know, like on the 30-minute right there on sells.
30.
You mean the 1 hour, right?
You mean the 1 hour?
Yeah,
no,
the 1
just go-
hour. It's more of a seller in a 1 hour.
I mean-
than 30. Because 30 just looks like it's continuing.
Yeah, the 1 hour. 1 hour sorry play, not 30
Yeah,
minutes.
1 hour.
Yeah, I'll break below this wick here. Gonna take us down, but oh, this is a new 1 hour candle, the ADM opening candle here. Wow, we broke the lows already. Okay, so we are still respecting that support right here. Yeah, like I'm gonna need a closure below. I need a 30-minute closure below because 15 is not good enough, because in this case 15 has closed below in the past and came straight back in the range. I think a 30-minute closure below, look at a 30-minute time frame, we have never closed below before, so that makes a lot more sense. 1 hour started with sell. Are you taking that, Carlo, or what? Carlo's on mute. What is this? I'm on a call.
He's in deep
Don,
profit right now.
Wait, they talked about XRP in American Pie?
No.
No.
Oh.
Jesus.
I'm like, wait, what?
I'm dead.
Hey, just know
Listen.
they talked about XRP in Simpsons. I'm joking.
No, they didn't. Come on, man. You want to be that guy this early? Come on, man. Shit.
I want to see the 830 candle. I want to see how it moves. I'm excited to see it.
I think these
What?
GJ cells are booby
That joint about to
traps.
fly out crazy.
Booby trap GJ cells.
Yeah.
So,
No bueno.
No bueno.
No, yeah, I'm definitely not taking Seltzer. Definitely not.
No
I'm
bueno,
near closure.
puta.
Again, like same shit, right? Like, the thing about anticipating a Seltzer is that you can anticipate with the ADM opening, but again, like we haven't got a closure below here ever yet, right? So I think a closure below would just take us down towards the area. Will make much more sense. What I don't see us doing is I don't see us staying in this range for the whole session. I believe we're gonna get a move. If anything, a late move.
At this point, seems like one of those 9:30 type of days.
Carlos, stop working. Get back on the charts. What time frame you on? I'm on the top left, man. It shows my time frames right here. The ones I'm on 30 minute right now. 30-minute time frame. Manager calling.
Tell him that you are the manager now. You the manager now.
Stochastic, a good indicator. Okay. Tell me what it means now. I use every indicator out there. Yeah.
That dude that charged me $100 for a quick lesson. He used stochastic bands, so he's a bum.
And the first indicator,
oscillator.
The first
Look at that.
indicator I ever used was the Bollinger Bands. Oh
BB?
man,
What was that thing?
oh yeah, when they cross, oh yeah, confirmation for buys.
Once it's out the upper band, they go for sales. Once it's under, then you go for more buys.
If
Bruh,
trading was that simple, anyone can do it, right?
Everyone would be rich.
Think about it this way. If well, we got a full house today. Holy shit, we got a full house. I have no space for the screen. If every mentor out there, or a majority of mentors out there, are teaching the same stuff, something ain't right. You know, something ain't right. Because if you see like a mentors or I'm not shitting at any mentors or anything, but I'm just saying, like, if you see someone's just chart look like this all the time and everyone's chart looks like this, and you have like something going on like this, something's up because not everyone can do it if it works.
I ain't gonna lie, dog, I'll never forget when you was teaching us the patterns.
Bro, I remember
Never
this
forget
one.
that.
It was like, this is the head and shoulders, and he drew it out. I'm like, wow.
Man, remember Ichimoku?
Oh my god.
No,
Bro.
think about Ichimoku.
That joint actually accurate.
Ichimoku is it's not like it's
It
probably
be
the
bussin'.
of all indicators I ever used in my life. I think that's the most that's the best one I ever used. I think just because
Yeah, actually accurate.
I'll say like 60% of the time I was accurate, 65-ish, but regardless, like price action takes over at the end of the day, man. Price action, you get the 80% here. But yeah, Ichimoku isn't that bad, man. It's not that bad at all. It's a lot to it. That's the thing. There's a lot more to it than just waiting for whatever.
It's like a longer.
You need to know a lot to use that indicator,
Yeah.
but
Because I try to look it up so many times. I'm like, bro, it's too much. Price action me.
Like if you look at it, where is it? Right here. If you look
It's
at
just
this,
like even looking at it, like how, like I was watching someone's videos. I'm like, bro, my eyes are hurting. I need help.
the way I used to use this. I used to do this. So I used to be like, okay, you know what? Prices right now is just bouncing off of this. Well, I forgot what it's called, but the red conversion line, whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
So if you get like a closure below there, or if we break below there, it indicate that we're probably going to continue down, and we have some minor support right here along the cloud. But if you break below the cloud and you get like this and this twist together, it means that you have a confirmation that price is going to continue further down. It's going to drop below this cloud. Look left. This is your clean traffic. And use this as your clean traffic, and that's how I kind of just looked at it and used it. But it was different from a lot of how other people use it. But it wasn't bad.
I think DJ's television on a 1 hour.
My eyes.
I'm taking this off my screen. This hurts my eyes too. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm looking at this, honestly, man. So that is.
Looking at if the red candle or green candle closes in the range, out the range, bullish or bearish. That's all I'm looking at. Support resistance, done.
Take it off my screen. My eyes hurt. My eyes are bleeding, man. Close it down. Your eyes might be bleeding later, Carlo, when XRP goes down, eh? I'm joking.
What made it pump like that?
Man, this is not even start yet, Jimmy. Wait till 8:30, man.
8:30 is gonna crash. It's gonna crash.
Yep.
Like, was it a meme? Was it a meme? Did a meme or something come out of it?
They're
Nah.
trying to pump it up. They're trying to pump it up like they did with the other stuff at 8
Yeah,
Eastern,
there's
8:30 Eastern.
Then like I
there's a
heard they're
Telegram
trying to
group.
short silver.
There's a Telegram group out there
WSB.
with like 200k members. That's the max on Telegram, but there's a lot more groups out there as well. They're all on Reddit from Reddit too. They're all trying to just buy XRP at 8:30. So at 8:30.
Oh, they're trying to do like me with oil, buy it at 10.
Well, they're trying to do what they did with GameStop and
Oh, they're trying to pump it.
Yeah, they're trying to pump
some
it.
more?
Yeah.
Why? They don't think that people finna catch on again? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm only buying or selling GJ. I don't know anything else. When I broke the lows.
GJ came down here towards that support, right? But again, like I'm not interested in sales until we get a closure below the range.
Came down like 5 pips. didn't really.
Let's see if it closes. If it closes, that'll be neat. That'll be a nice sell.
See how it closes.
Yeah, like you're looking at a 10 pip
Versus
range, and like around an 8 pip
Came
stop.
down 6 pips.
You're up 6 pips? Slow down.
No. It only came down 6 pips.
Oh, yeah, it
He's
came-
like, wow, GJ, like it
Oh,
flew
when you
like
called the
50
signal?
pips or something. It just
Yeah.
it only went
And
down.
that's the thing though. That's like you someone tries to tell you something and you're like, okay, well explain it. They don't want to explain it, and when it comes down to like, oh yeah, see, look what I said, and it's all ego, man. It's just that's the thing that affects, and that's why this community is so toxic. And this is why. But
You gotta lose it. You gotta lose the ego, man.
you just gotta get rid of the ego. Like no one cares if you call
Once you
this,
get
call
rid of the
that.
ego.
If you could just, I made a video on this actually, but
How are you gonna say that you caught
at-
the
look at
fish
Wick's
without
eyes
teaching me
dry.
how to catch the fish?
what is this?
You
Hold on,
flexing
what
with
am
the
I
big fish, and I have no fish because you haven't teach me. That's just how it is. This community.
Wait, what is this? Wait. You're booting something off the. What is this?
Oh, this is the gladiator Sparta play. New playbook. This is called a Spartan kick.
Like, wouldn't this be selling right here too, or no? This is what I was talking about earlier. If you were
Yeah,
anticipating,
start replay. Yeah.
like right there for the 30.
If I was
Like
like
if we were looking for sales.
Got the
It's
team.
that Sparta
I
play.
would have gone on the 1 hour if like the starter play. I would have gone like sell.
Uh-huh.
If I was anticipating though, but yeah, if I was bearish, I would have took it. But I need a closure.
15 looks clean.
Yeah, 15 close below, right? Barely.
And then, yeah, as soon as it broke.
Got him
Low.
It's that
somewhere.
Sparta play that drives straight down.
It's
Spartan play.
It's gonna continue down here.
This is Sparta.
themselves.
I love that
You got,
movie.
you got in
Man.
on
Is that
cells?
Wick sign? Is that what that is? Is the Sparta like kick and the
Yeah.
guy off the?
I love it. We need to start calling that Sparta instead of waterfall now, from now on.
Yeah, I like that. It's
No more waterfall. Let's talk about the Sparta.
Spartan kick. The Spartan click. The Spartan kick play.
This is Sparta.
This is Sparta. No copyright. No copyright. All rights on. All rights on to 300.
The movie's so bad, man.
You're on
Damn.
mute.
Love
Carl,
it.
you're on mute.
What you mean?
Entered a really low lot on the break up to 15 low.
No, yeah, it should continue down here. Like 30-minute here. Like I think a closure would be more ideal, but the 15 did close below. But remember again how I said like I wouldn't have entered off the 15 anyways. Wait, what is this on my screen? Wix 9. I was like, what is this? Yeah, so like either way, like this 15 closed below, but look left. 15 has closed below before in the past and has rejected zero to continue up, right? So I think a closure on 30 would be more ideal, but I mean, if you look at the 30-minute now, look left on the 30-minute time frame, look left, there's like kind of no traffic. I think once you break below this wick here, it should be a free fall coming down towards like the support down here. 143, like 600 areas. Should be pretty clean.
good old Spartan kick on the way down.
Yeah.
I was talking about that candle earlier. So I can't wait it. Still waiting.
Wait, who said he got in this position? Fernando, you got in?
Yeah.
Nice.
Same.
Oh,
That's
Sean,
my
you got
last
in too?
trade for the day.
Nice. Yeah, I want 30-minute close. If 30-minute close in 10 minutes here, let's hope it closes filling the whole entire range. But if it does close here, I'm looking at 6 sells. And also right now looking at an average of 8 pips for like 10 pips, but we're near closure. Oh.
Oh.
Dang, silver pumped. I'm dead.
Wait, we have 10 minutes left, guys, until the XRP thing. I want to see this.
All right, let's watch XRP explode. Like how they say it was gonna be. But I like peeped the channel. I'm like, are y'all really gonna do this? Buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. What you gonna do? They said it was supposed to be today that they tried to do it.
Yeah, very first on 2020. There's a whole chat for it. It's right here. Where is it?
Which chart you looking at? The Binance or Fitness?
XRP USD. Like right here, they have a chat. Like 200k members. They maxed it already, but the chat's looking pretty crazy.
All right. Let's watch it. Let's watch it from the.
What's at 8:30? See, I'll watch it then.
All right, 30-minute. Let's watch 30-minute time frame. Let's see. No.
There with 100k. Yeah, because Telegram's max is like 200, so they definitely made a lot more groups.
200 occasion. They got backup, so. Watch this. All right, so one of my friends, right? They bought a GME the other day when it was like at a high, and then it retraced, right? It was like, bruh, this is not fair. Stock's not fair. I'm like,
idiots,
bruh.
man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bruh,
Like,
I swear, bro. I I told him. I literally told him this. I'm like, as someone that has somewhat trading experience, I have a pretty decent knowledge. I'm like, this happens a lot. He's like, nah, bro, it's not supposed to happen. Everyone keeps saying it's gonna go up. Yeah, why it ain't going up? This ain't fair, bro. I'm like, yo, this is supposed to happen. Why are you getting so emotional, man?
it's
Like,
another
this
day
girl's-
with some, you know.
Then this
Names,
girl's like,
yeah.
this girl was like, she sent a voice message. She was like, man, look what these big banks doing to us. I'm like, bruh, I mean, if it's too much volume on a stock or pair, then it has to halt for a little so more orders can get pushed through, and then people, man, just jump off a cliff without looking at the bottom.
Four gonna make the top wick now. It could still, because like, let's look at the 4 hour time frame. Like the 4 hasn't really broken the lows yet. Look at the 4. Look closely on the 4 hour time frame. Again, like, we have no top wick, right? This can could still flip, but yeah, I think once it breaks the lows, I think the sells would get a waterfall again. Like I said, coming down to fill the rest of the range here. But yeah, I can still flip here. Hasn't broken the lows. Either way, I'm waiting 7 minutes, right?
Don, what's your target if you do take those sells?
I'm hoping this kind of doesn't drive down too far before it closes, but probably like 130, 143, 620. Around the area.
Okay. It's Redwick's 9.
Yeah. Good sells. Come on, GJ. This would be nice too. And stocks are gonna be based off like where this channel closes, obviously, right? It'll depend on where it's like obviously the more further it drives down here, the bigger stop loss will be, the smaller range it will be. So a perfect closure would be a 143.722 right there, right here. Perfect. Because if you look left now, what's price is doing here is just retracing what I did last night. It's retracing the move from yesterday during Asian, right? So obviously you have more sells below here, but let's just focus on this range for now that it has to come down to. But I'm not gonna leave any runners in this trade. If I do catch a sell here, it's just gonna be the support at 143.620 and take profit there. That's just my trade.
I think I may stay out just because be the last 30 minutes of the 4 hour. It doesn't have much of a wick right now, so anticipating a little bit of a pullback.
I like how you're very patient, you know. For a new, like not. How long have you been training for? Like less than a year, right?
Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah, so like for that time, pretty patient. I was not as patient as him within 5 months. I can tell you that.
Told you, man. So part of it was, like taking it serious by making your account like meaningful to you, whatever it is.
Yep.
If you have like $1,000 to your name and you invest 500 of it, that would be a lot, right? That'd be 50% of what you have. GJ's just gonna make the push all the way down.
Yep, I broke below that wick. That's just clean traffic in the area. Broke the 4 hour lows. So that wick was the 4 hour lows as well. So
yep,
that was a range fill. Clean sells.
Yeah.
What's this? Because if you were to enter on this, that would have been 4 pips at the break even there, and then let the rest run towards this area. Nice trade.
Let's go.
Sparta, man.
In my TP.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice sells, man. Good shit.
Fernando, what was your entry?
710.
Just the break of the previous 15-minute low.
Yeah, I was looking for 720, and then because of spread, it went in at 710.
What did you think of that 15-minute support at 143.679? You just move stops to break even there, or just let it run?
679. I brought my stop loss to break even, and then once it kept dropping, I took profit at the very low of the current 15.
Nice.
Hey Don, can you go on the hourly?
Yes, of course, man. I can do anything for you.
That was a really fast drop.
Which
That's
one?
customer support.
Yes.
I drew my support on the hourly.
Yeah.
Higher than yours. Well, I drew it on the hourly. I didn't do it on the smaller time frame.
Yeah.
It looked like this.
Down here? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So when that celery play happened over here, it made complete sense.
Yes.
Yeah, on the hourly.
Yeah.
My support, we already were past my support.
Okay. Okay, I see.
I didn't have this here.
Yeah.
You know, I had it high. I think that plays a big difference on entering.
Like either way, like I was waiting for a closure, right? Because even if it was drawn like right here, you would have still had like these wicks rejecting this area alone. You know what I mean? So like it's either we get a closure below here or we get a closure below here. Like either one would have been ideal for us. But we didn't get any closures for me. So
Yeah, we didn't get no closures. This was.
Did you take it though? Did you take the starter play?
No, because I took the initial one. So when I do the initial play as a, what do you call it? As like a spur of the moment thing, as it's breaking highs or lows, I'm probably gonna wait on my second trade for a closure.
Same thing I did then. Same thing I did. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just something you pick up because if you take it and it goes back and you didn't get a closure, your second trade, you want that to be a surefire trade. You don't want to waste that. I mean, you don't want to waste any trades, but you don't want to leave the charts and going over to.
Yeah. You rather just wait patiently for a second trade. Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
Anticipation requires a lot more skill, a lot more experience.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Anticipation play.
XRP here, 8:30.
Oh, 8:30. Let's
8:30.
look at this 30-minute candle.
Let's look at XRP here, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to know what happens. Like, what's happening in this Telegram chat?
Where is it at?
Happening.
Where is it at? Uh-oh.
Oh,
I mean, it's moving.
Yeah, bro,
See?
I hopped in that shit so fast, bro.
You got it in XRP?
Yeah, I got it.
What?
What's the spread right now?
The spread's hella high.
I'm blues right now.
Big blues.
You blue?
You always
Yeah,
blue.
I'm
What you
big
mean, Lee? You big blues.
I was 300. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this dude made $300 off of 0.02. I'm like, what type of illegal broker is this?
Oh, shit.
Whoa. I was like, yo, I'm dead. This is a Wix 9G, the biggest red candle. I'm like, ha. Look at GJ. Still
It should continue to drop here. Off this, it closed below the range here for one.
Looking at.
Yeah, it's not bad. So should come down towards support down here.
It's gonna wipe out. It's gonna clear. It's gonna fill this range from last night.
That's like this is like your next support.
GG's gonna run all the way down.
Yeah. It closed below. 30-minute closed below the range here. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, It made a top.
McLaren entries. Buy.
McLaren. See the McLaren.
I'm looking at this, man. You have like a very minor support right here, a very minor one. But overall, the range should be able to come down.
I'm happy I scalped that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm looking at XRP here, and now I'm looking at GJ as well.
All right. Let's turn off XRP. Let's just.
No, like, I'm not trading XRP, but I just want to see what happens for that thing. But like, I'm interested in these sells. The thing is, if you use the current counter stop loss here, in this case, that as your stop loss, thing is you have a very minor support right here, very minor. But that's the only way to enter here, because you can't enter a trade here and then have your previous 1 hour high as your stop. It just doesn't make sense. Your stops are way too big for one, and it just doesn't make sense in this case. So if you're taking it, you're like, okay, you know what? Maybe price should be able to push down here as long as it respects this kind of high here, this resistance right here. Because this is what it is. This is just a resistance. We have like what, 30 minutes left for his hourly candle close here. Yeah. Oh, XRP.
That joint is no that's why I'm happy I scalped that shit. Yo, that joint is crazy.
Yo, I called the fuck out of that.
Yeah, you did draw the candle. You did draw the candle. I'll give you props for that.
You and Bryce both did, honestly. Bryce said the same thing right before you hopped on.
XRP buys at 22.25. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not really
oh my god.
I'm not really big into XRP. I'm not really
What is going on with all these random signals? Send a chart.
We call it cripple.
You call it the McLaren gang that causes signals.
Yeah, we call Ripple cripple.
Someone's crying right now, bro. In the world.
Please, I put my whole house on this. I thought I was gonna go up because they said I was gonna go up. It fell down. I just lost my house.
Yo,
lost my kids.
People actually like place a lot of orders for buys at like 8:30, like right at 8:30. But
hey, yeah, that's why I went up.
Yeah. People are I know people are going to like put the shit that they couldn't afford, and I know for a fact 100%. They heard the hype, you know, and they just went all in. But
I lost my kids. I lost my family. Screw you, XRP.
The owner, the 30%, he's like, watch this. I'm gonna sell all my 30, and then I'm gonna buy back.
Again, but like
y'all know that meme of Kevin Hart? Like, he's like, watch this, and then like he does a little head tilt thing, and then, bruh, that's exactly what happened to XRP.
Again, like if you're home for like, you know, 10 years, whatever, like, you know, like you're not really caring what happens today, honestly. You're home for like years, what you believe in, it doesn't really matter what happens today or like tomorrow, you know.
X.
Well said. Sell the hype, buy the scare.
Yep.
Ooh. Look at that
How it
wick.
goes.
See how far it's gonna drop. Looking at this, like, look at that daily candle, it just flipped.
Dang.
Gonna
Watch
retrace the whole weekend.
Yeah, gonna chase that whole All-Star weekend, huh?
Yeah.
That Aves.
Okay, hold on. GJ here. Cause look, we have broken out of the range here, for one. And now we're kind of popping back up. I think if you can get a closure in the range here, a bullish count closure in the range here, these values would be valid. But I think you need a 30-minute closure. And for one, the floor is not closed in 30 minutes, so you might as well wait for that as well. So next trade I can potentially look for will be in 30 minutes. I'm not really interested in anything right now. We can pop up here and create a wick, whatever. But again, the hourly candle is still open, right? The hourly candle would just be creating a wick. 30 minutes closing bullish, 1 hour creates a wick, right? It's simple.
We're at the 61.8.
Really? Oh man. Yeah. That was nice 10 pips. This was like a 30 pip move or something, 20 pip move, but it was actually at 10 pip.
Gold to 3,000.
What?
I'm joking.
Probably before the Biden term is up. I can see that.
I can see. I've always been a bigger believer in gold than crypto.
You do.
I mean,
you
if it's
believe in
physical,
silver?
tangible, you know, there's an actual
Yeah.
thing you can grab and touch. It's value.
Yeah. Like 10 years now, I wouldn't be surprised it goes at 3K, 5 years even.
What do you guys think? El Prez for Prez.
Who?
You don't know Dave Portnoy?
No.
Barkley Sports?
Nah.
How do you not know the guy?
I don't know. I think I'm too young.
Wait, who?
Dave Portnoy?
Am I too young or what?
Yo, how do you guys not know this guy?
David who?
Dave Portnoy.
Port.
Send the
Let's
link.
try that.
Send the link in the Zoom
He's a
chat.
blogger, isn't he? Yeah.
Portnoy.
A sports dude. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, him?
Yeah. El
That's
Prez
his Dave? It's freaking loser. I know Barstool guy.
El Prez for Prez.
Bruh. This man was like I don't know.
Hey.
I know. What happened?
Hey, are you guys look at XRP here, and look at this.
It's dumb.
And look at this. Look at this.
Dang. Someone just bought a McLaren.
This is XRP right now. This is everyone's
Someone just bought a
XRP right
McLaren
now.
off that one bar. And not gonna say he's in the call, but he's in
Look
the
at my
call.
look at my thing. This is XRP.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Y'all thought this was sweet? Y'all thought y'all thought y'all could pull it off again? I don't think so.
Mr. Fundamento.
Mr. Fundamental Big Lots. I'm waiting. Ah! Ah! Bro, that scream, that made the video, bro. Oh my god, I just lost all my money. So dead.
Wow.
Oh. Someone's trying to reconnect their MT4, MT5 account. Someone's trying to log out switch accounts already. Wow. Are you blue light account, eh?
Alright.
Something happened at 8:30 for real though. They were right.
They were right.
They weren't lying.
You weren't lying.
What time did
Cat just
what
jumped off this balcony.
Your cat? Like
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's why
okay.
I ran away for a second. I was
Okay.
like, what?
I feel like I've seen this false breakout so many times.
If you come back in a range, yeah, again, if you come back in a range on a bullish day, we can actually come up with a range. I'll take this bias 100%. Look towards that, but let's see. I've seen before too.
Even with a strong 4-hour bearish candle, you feel confident in the buys touching the top of the range again?
Thing is, we have 19 minutes left, right? And let's see where it closes because I really gotta see how big of a wick it leaves or where it closes.
Right.
But yeah.
This would be a really nice 40 pip runner if we go.
Overall, like if you look at it, yeah, 4-pip runner, yeah. Overall, if you look at it, like the range that we're in right now is just this. In general, right? So again, tapped off that support. If small time shows you bullish, then daily is still bullish, right? weekly is so
Mhm.
bullish, you can just probably take over. But
I think I might go for a small buy once I see how this 15 closes. Buys back in the range to fill it and keep going up.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for, like right here.
Let's see how this 15
Jimmy,
closes.
when you say a small buy, do you just
Like-
take like real small positions?
Yeah, real
Is that
small
what you mean by
positions.
that,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, like a real small position.
What's the point of taking a real?
When,
I'm not
when he
saying
says he's
like
taking a
you're
small
doing something
buy,
wrong.
he means he's already in a full margin play.
I just
You
I don't
nutty,
understand
nutty.
when and I'm not hating. I just don't understand when people do that. Like, what's the point of taking a small buy? Why don't you just take a like if you risk 1%? Why don't you just take a 1% position?
Right.
It's you just got an itch. You gotta take care of the itch.
If you feel it.
This ain't about logic right now, okay?
I know,
Stop
it's not
pride.
about.
Okay,
it's,
all right.
It's about getting the itch taken care of, man. You know.
The itch.
Right. I don't get the itch really as much. I mean, I did when I first started, but now it's like I get the itch to stay out unless it's like it's real nice.
He gets the sweats.
double red aces.
He
You
gets
know.
the sweats now.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't get sweats.
Premier, did you even lose a lot when you started at all? Did you ever, or did you all demo?
I ran a demo for like a month and a half, and like I was gravy, and then hopped on a live account and lost probably for like 3 weeks straight, and like it's like this shit's terrible. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And then I found Don's channel, and since then it's been like a slow progression, just keep on getting more and more profitable.
Yeah. That's good.
No, it's a process, man. It's a process. Like I said, like a lot of people that I started with back then aren't here today with me still. 2 years later, right?
Yeah.
They're gone, lost in the sauce. They're onto dropshipping.
Don, if you they want to drop ship it, if you do take these buys, is your target going to be like 143, 740, or are you going to go slightly higher to like 780?
Daily runner. Because I'll look at it as a fake out, right? I look at it as the range, a false breakout, and if you come back in the range, I'm looking to catch this. Well, I'm not looking to catch this. Like I'm not looking at entries here. I'm looking for entries in this range here, and I'm looking to fill the range here, and runner going up towards the whatever resistance I have next. I think it's up here at around 144.087, and the runner positions until potentially 144.5. But yeah, I'm looking to catch this mainly. This right here, bread and butter. I'm gonna need closure in the range. Why? Are you looking for buys like off this support right here?
No, I'm not taking buys. I'm
good.
just asking questions fundamentally, just if I were in this situation.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna probably take another position. I got a client at 10 a.m. so I'll hang with you guys till like 9:15, 9:30, and then I'm gonna scoot out and take that small 4 pip. I think it was like a 3 pip L this morning.
Very small. It's a win though because we cut our lashes short. All right.
Yeah, definitely. And I haven't traded since last. It feels weird, not trading since last Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
Like that was a lot of time off for me.
I feel like people really got to know the difference between this zone. Wait, go back. And this zone.
Yeah.
Taking a trade in zone 1 right here, or zone 2, because once this zone right here is just a much higher probability play if we go back into it to go up than we are to go up here. We might still reject here and go down.
Yep. It's like level
Makes a
1
lot
and
of
level
sense.
2, right? Going back to that.
Yeah.
Like level 1 is like
so
yeah.
like, go ahead. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah. There's like level 1 is like the first range where it's like, okay, we know this is a range that we're creating here, but we don't know if we're gonna break up to the upside or break it to the downside yet. So we'd rather just stay out of this range and wait for it to break above the resistance for 1 and breaking into the previous range, which makes a lot more sense. This is just like the first level, and as the levels get higher, the levels get a little bit stronger. So this is definitely a stronger, more profitable level.
There's just like small basics of forex that people forget about when they're in the middle of like thinking and planning their trade out. They completely forget. Wait, this is the zone that I shouldn't be technically taking the trade in because it's a less probability zone, low probability zone.
Yep, I agree. Yep. Like this thing here is that if you take buys like on this in this level, the issue is that 4 or 1 hour is still bearish here, and at any point price can still flip to continue down here, right? And I'd rather take sells below this support here than take buys here. I'll take buys in this range though if price forms a structure here, because it needs this room to form the structure. Keep that in mind.
That's probably a video you should make on zone.
Good idea. I was running out of ideas for for Instagram, but yeah, I'm gonna do which zones. I mean, it's gonna be an updated videos for the course, but yeah, I'll pop a little quick video on it.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna bounce for the day.
Alright, man.
A little 14 pip profit.
Nice.
Feel good.
See y'all tomorrow.
Take it easy, man.
Later, man.
Easy.
Somebody got to change that battery. I'm gonna send you the battery, whoever it is.
Speaking about batteries, guys, this year it's coming.
Jimmy, that's Jimmy. He fixed it though.
Tesla,
I don't
Tesla
know if it
battery.
came back.
Right, like I don't know what alarm it is. I changed it in my room, my brother's room, my grandma's room, and then my nephew's room. So I was
Just
like,
shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot all the alarms out.
bro, like it's still like making me mad because I know my house, so I'm like, is there like is there like a secret alarm or something? Because I already changed it in like all the rooms, even in my work room. So that's like 5 rooms I already changed it in. And I'm like, how is this beeping still here? It was on nice batteries. Like, this isn't making sense.
It was gone for a while there.
Yeah, because
Wasn't it?
I changed it, and then I was like, wait, what's beeping is this room coming from? Like, I don't know, cause I changed it last night in every room, and then I'm like, I woke up, I'm like, I still hear beeping. I don't know what's room. I'm just gonna go to my work room, and then this worked.
No, you read that late premiere. You was talking about when you're talking about when you lost your account and stuff. When you blew your account, like how many accounts you blew?
I've never blown an account once.
Did you see the cheat sell? No, I couldn't get entries in. I was waiting for a 30-minute closure below this support right here, but I couldn't get a 30-minute closure, obviously. 15 did close below, but then again, I was waiting for a 30. 15 in this case, the last time 15 closed below the range here, it came back up in the range, right? So that's why I didn't take it off this 15-minute close. But that was amazing trade if whoever caught that trade. I'm looking to catch sells below here. Try and get this right here. About 13 pip ranges.
Two-minute celery, it looks like.
2 minutes. Sorry, what do you mean? Where?
5 minutes. I said 5.
Oh,
15.
15.
15, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The
Ooh.
last 9 minutes of the
last 9 minutes of the 4-hour candle here.
Yeah. Nah, I'll just wait for it close. Even if it happens, it happens.
No, it's gonna run down if it
It's
happens.
gonna run down if it breaks. This happens. That's
Because the last 2 minutes, it just pushes.
If you get it now, it's a 10 pip stop.
Well, no, I wouldn't get it now. If I get
I said
in,
if you were to. Yeah.
gonna be around like 12.
The thing is, sometimes when it breaks hard. Like you're not even gonna have a chance.
Yeah, and in this area especially, it's a free fall area kind of. On the 30-minute 1 hour here. I mean, the better option for me would be a close below, wait for the candle to close, the 10 a.m. candle or 9 a.m. candle, take a sell on a 9 a.m. candle coming down. But the start replay right here makes a shit ton of sense. Your voice is kind of low. What do you mean?
Dang, bro, Mike. Exploding eardrums.
He said my voice is kind of low. Is my voice low in the streams? I don't think so. I think my voice is pretty pretty loud. Maybe your volume's a little low.
Wickstein, would you take those celery sells on the 15-minute?
What if it happens? I gotta see an actual break over there, and the problem is, well, I have a sell stop right now. I just
okay.
If you're doing it market order, you're probably not gonna get it because it'll drive down.
Yeah. No, I think executing on sell stops is the way to go. I was just curious, like, because we talked about it being like the last 7 minutes of the 4 hour, but like you said, it's just gonna push the whole bottom of the range.
Yeah, I've seen it drive down plenty of times in the last 2-3 minutes. But it's actually got to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna cancel my sell stop, and then I'm gonna look for a closure there. Probably the first 15 minutes of the 4 hour, we might get a closure.
I was just gonna ask, Don,
even if it closes like this, this is very nice. I'd probably take this on the close of the hour. If it closes.
You wouldn't wait for the first 15-minute of the new 4 hour for any type of pullback?
I would. Let's see what created.
Like, talking about the new 4 hour count in 6 minutes, right? When it opens up. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to see a wick creator.
Yeah, top wick creator on a 4 hour count. Yeah.
Right.
It's a nice start play though. But the range too is not bad at all. Like the range is coming down towards right here. Towards this like support being formed right here. Makes perfect sense.
Here she goes. I was just about to say, there she goes. Don, you staying out?
I got in position here on GJ on his sell stops. My sell stops activated here. No, yeah, I got in position. Stops are right there. Targets gonna be around like right here.
Nice.
Right there. Yep.
I'm gonna set this one out from the sidelines and watch, gain some experience.
It's a starter play. Regarding management, if we close like above 130, 143, 610, I'm gonna close. But I'm anticipating this count to continue to drive down here and end up closing like below this range here. So if it closes above here, I'm gonna close out the full position. But it has to close below here. Because if it closes below here, it's expecting the support, and a high chance it has to continue up to create that top wick on a forward candle. But if it closes below, then chances that we could continue down, create the top wick on a forward candle in this area to drive back down below that support. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that 4 hour just has like this little itty bitty wick.
Yep. This is our replay, guys. Pretty much all the stops I had. Is anyone else in it? Works 9? I feel like you'd be in it.
Yeah, I got in.
You got in? Nice.
Yeah.
Bryce, what about you?
Yeah, I'm in it too.
I think maybe another confirmation is next 15 minute after we break lows.
Yep. That makes sense. Or like just a closure below. Because I'm anticipating this candle to be very close. To continue down here. We'll be in trouble though. We're not in trouble, but it just wouldn't make sense anymore if this candle decides to close like, you know, bearish like this or something. Alright, expecting that support. We need to close below this bullish candle body here. And preferably below 143.461, because when you enter the setup play, your anticipating price will just continue down on the break of that low, just fall flat. So
Spartan kick.
Same level as the market open gap, 550. Talking about XRP.
DJ.
Oh, GJ. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Asian open right here. It pretty much came down to retrace the whole move from last night Asian and London. So, just my price to continue down here. What could happen in this case though is this: the forward candle could open up here. It could fall down here, and then it could flip bullish once it taps the support down here. That could be the case as well.
What if this 4 hour closes with like no real bottom wick?
Last 2 minutes, it's supposed to drive down. I've seen this happen. It's supposed to just.
I've seen situations where it, even like the first like minute of the first like 2 minutes of the 9 a.m. candle drives down, and then what ends up happening is it starts to flip after it comes down to the support, and it starts to like create that top wick for the 4 hour candle. So
right.
I've seen situations a lot.
I want to see 10 pips before the close of the candle. That's what I want.
If you had closure below here, that'll be sweet. Below like 143.565 here, pretty sweet.
No, we're gonna TP before this candle.
In like 2 minutes.
60 seconds.
Damn.
No, I got minutes, so
60
it doesn't make
seconds.
sense anymore. Yeah.
Cause
It was like a 1-to-1 RR, roughly.
Guinness Book World Records, fastest TP hit.
Fastest TP.
Yeah.
On live.
Don't let me down, GJ.
Look left here. I think
was gonna
once
say.
you break into like this area, it should be clean. In this area here, in this zone, in this box. That's where it's gonna be clean. So once it breaks low again, it's gonna continue to fall down. Let's see this 4 hour candle here.
That was a good entry. I didn't like think it would like keep going.
My question is, it's gonna stay below.
True.
If it stays
That's
under
the question.
143.500 area, then we good.
Damn it, GJ.
It broke below this. That's good. Yep. The only thing we gotta worry about, we gotta look at now is just the pullback of the next rally candle. So this candle's gonna open up here. Here's that top wick. That's a good thing. This candle opened up with no bottom wick. Therefore, the first thing it did was create the high. Once it flips bearish and it breaks this low, you're gonna see an absolute waterfall in GJ coming down towards the TP, and we can clap it up and call it a day.
Spartan.
But that's if it breaks the low here, right? And also what you could do after is once it breaks the low as well, you can look to move your stop loss from this candle high, the potential 30-minute high from earlier, to the current candle high, because now this is the new 4 hour low, this is the new 1 hour low, this is the new 30-minute low, this is the new lows of this candle. So let's see how price reacts here. This is very key. This is a very key candle. Pay attention to detail in these cases, in these scenarios. Right? There's a difference between opening with no bottom wick and closing with no bottom wick. It's different. Wait, there was a gap on GG yesterday? There's a gap on
Yeah.
it opened up? Yeah?
It's always a gap when the market opens.
Well, like how big was the gap though?
Not that big. It's like 30 pip gap.
30 pip gap. That's huge on GJ. Was there actually a gap? Let me check.
Yeah, on traders domain.
Oh, and oh yeah, right there. That's a 17 pip gap. Not bad. Yeah. Should have said Q bleeding, nice selling pressure. Yeah.
Here it goes.
Wait for this kind of flip here. Create a high.
Big flipper.
So when you're looking at accounts like rejecting areas or looking at price rejecting minor support or resistance levels or creating wicks, it's usually going to be at the next minor level. So in this case, you're looking at it right here. There's a minor level right here, which price could reject here. If it doesn't reject there, then it'll probably come up towards like this area up here to create that wick at. But that's what wicks are. We got a closure below for one, but for two, you just kind of flip. There's a lot of detail that comes in. What can you see in the chart? A previous chart. This one, Oana doesn't show the gap. It just shows the candles. It just shows the candles. Like the gap on this broker right now is it's gonna be, I think it's right here. I think it's this right here, or 630. This is the 29th. Yeah, right here. This is the gap. Right there. So on Oanda, it's just candles. So that's what gaps are. It's just candles. You just can't see them because the market's been closed, right? But this is how it looks. So when price comes down, this is a lesson about gaps. When price comes down to fill the gap, what happens is it's just retracing the move. That's it. This is clean traffic going up. It's going down this time, right? But since there's a gap there, people look at it, okay, you know, there's a gap fill. Price comes down to fill the gap and then rejects to go up. And that's what happened in this case. Price came down to retrace the move, create support, and then continue to push up. So like that whole myth of, you know, gaps getting filled, and that's why people wait for gaps to get filled and sometimes doesn't get filled. This is the reason why. Not all gaps get filled. You know, not all gaps get retraced. Same thing. Let's watch this kind of flip. Let's see if it flips here. This kind of flips here. You're looking at around 6 pip stop here. And then once it breaks the low, you're looking at a break-even trade here. So let's see what happens here.
Gonna say you're gonna move stop loss to current candle high.
Yeah, once it breaks the low.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, flips bearish. I need to kind of flip bearish though. Thoughts on Dogecoin trend this year? I don't know too much, to be honest with you, man. I don't want to give you false information, but you know, like, it is a meme coin, so like I'm not looking to invest into it or anything, so I don't know too much about it. Being honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm being
I
honest.
actually got into Dogecoin last August. It was literally like 0.1. It was less than 0.10. I was like,
And then you bought like 1 million of them.
Wait,
and
are you still holding today?
yeah, I'm still holding. Like,
shit.
I took profit yesterday or the day before because I saw a resistance. And I'm like, so I just took half out. I had like, no, but I got it for $30. I got like 13,000 shares. It was really cheap.
Oh shit.
Nice. And now you're about to pick up your new McLaren for a year.
Wish, man.
So you can take profits, take partials and all that stuff, right? But you can't move stocks to break even, can you?
Nah.
You can't move stocks to break even.
This is not forex now. This
you can't move stocks. You can't manage risk.
Nah,
you know what
you
manage
can't
risk
manage
is? You can't do that stuff.
Nah, you can't, man. Once you lose, you lose.
You can't manage
Partner.
risk or what?
No, sir.
The one thing I love about trading is just managing risk and just managing my trades. If that wasn't an option in Forex would just be very complex. It would just be TP or stop loss. You enter, you can't change a thing about the trade. You can't adjust.
What if
Stop.
trading was like that?
Then man, I don't think I'll be a
Right.
trader. I don't think it will be like it'll be more of a long-term thing, you know. You can't scalp if it is the case.
Once you in, you in. Locked in.
Not if this
Literally locked
current
in.
15-minute closes bullish, doesn't hit our stop loss or anything. Will you manage risk, reduce by like 50%, or are you just gonna rock it and say it's a celery play to push further down?
I will look to the 15-minute, right?
Yeah, 15-minute.
If it closes above
closes like
143.610, I'll look to close partials or full. But if it closes bullish like this and stays below that support still, I'm gonna keep it open, and considering like the 1 hour and 30 minute are still open, it can still, you know, create that high, continuing back down. Does that
yeah,
make sense?
yeah, I like that idea. I think that just because it closes bullish doesn't mean that it doesn't have selling power to, you know, celery play all the way down.
I was gonna say you might want to start managing risk though once if we get a close above that zone. If it closes somewhere above there, then you're completely right to cut half a partials. Just depending how low you entered, maybe it's not even worth it, you know, because you might only have like 2 pips till stop loss, 3 pips. So it just depends where it closes. But if we close below that zone, even if it closes bullish, I think we're still valid in this trade.
Yeah, Wixon, I think it's just like what I've been working on lately is, say I'm like looking, you know, I'm in a sell position, but we close bullish, but we respect previous like resistance or support, whatever you label it as, then it's still, the trade is still valid.
Yeah, it's still valid. If you're feeling like closing, it's emotion. That's the difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch real quick, guys.
We could break above, but just really depends where we close. If we close, then it's respecting that little minor resistance right now, that support, that turn resistance, and you can still see it drive down. It's just, the thing is, you got to be aware of the fact that if it does close as bull here, you know, it's your chances of a bearish move will slightly go down, but you're still ahead in this position. And if you look at the higher time frames, you're still ahead. And this was just a toplet created for the new 4 hour, which we've seen all the time, just to give it, just to kind of launch it down.
Right.
I mean, like I'm not scared. I'm not panicking. I'm pretty confident in this trade. And that's first of all. Second of all, I'm not over leveraging to be any kind of emotional about this. It's just robotics at this point. If it goes there, we know what to do. Boom, boom. Overall, the odds are in our favor in this trade. This is a trade.
Yeah.
You take all.
I feel you. I popped a 2 lot and wasn't planning on taking runners or anything. But if I were to manage it, just like remove 1 lot if we were to get like a stronger bullish candle. But like you said, I'm not sweating it at all. Like it's a good trade.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a trade I take over and over. It's just I know I take majority of the time.
Right.
Wow, EJ came up.
Put a ripple for a sec.
Yeah.
Cripple.
Right now, it looking like a cripple, not a ripple. Yep. How about it?
No, I mean, this was expected. This is going to keep going. Watch.
I think it's going to continue down until if it breaks this weekly low, daily low, that's a starter play, and then you can probably come down towards like 28. That's a 28 here. And yeah, it could have to come back to 28 if it breaks this weekly low. Daily low, actually. Oh, possibility. 15 closes in 3 minutes here. Let's see. This kind of wants to flip. Still creating a high, right? Keep in mind, it's a new forward candle high. Look at the forward candle. New 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle has this a top wick being created. Pricing still continue down, coming down towards like in this area here. So that's what we're waiting for. This candle flip. It's a new 4-hour candle. It also is a new 1-hour candle as well. They missed a 30 and obviously, right?
And on the lower time frames, the candles are still creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs.
Yeah.
Lows.
The only thing is about the trade is we obviously can't put the 4-hour high as our stop loss. It just wouldn't make sense, right? You have a trade like this. So what you're doing is you're kind of just anticipating that, okay, using the 30-minute entry that we had, price shouldn't break the 30-minute high while making that lower high on the 4-hour candle to continue back down. That's the only thing of this trade.
Your stop loss based off the
15
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much a 30-minute.
It's the only thing I just for some reason I feel a little bit more comfortable when I have it, you know, my stop loss on like a higher time frame, but then you just got to make sure that your stop loss isn't like 25, 15 pips, something outlandish, like too big.
Yeah. I agree. If it closes bullish and still respects that previous support trade, still valid. However, do you guys feel if it closes no bottom? Okay, so the thing about this kind of no bottom wick is different. If it's kind of where it closes no top wick, it means that, okay, you know what, now the chances of us to continue up is very low and chances to continue down is it's like a 50-50 thing. It's kind of where it closes like this. But since it has no bottom wick and it closes like this, you can't just treat it as a regular candle. It doesn't really affect it as much. Right, because this is not the closing. This is just the opening of the candle. So
yeah, technically it didn't close with a no bottom wick. It opened with no.
Yeah,
bottom.
It's different. Let's see how price reacts here. Price just wants to flip, but it doesn't want to flip here. It wants to create a bigger wick, a steeper wick. But I believe in a break of this. Once you break this again, it's probably gonna continue up here in the range here. Let's see. Because this is how we picture it right now. We're picturing the candle to continue down like this. Right? Rejecting that resistance. And I believe if we do close bullish in the range, right, we're probably going to pop up in the range and continue up like this. That's when the trade would make sense anymore. But we have about a minute left, so let's see where we close.
Watch this candle close, no bottom, no top wick.
Chocolate bar candle.
It honestly just depends
Look
on
at
this.
It's literally, it's a perfect, just straight. It's got no bottom, no top.
It's just a candle, man. It's just a candle.
It's just a straight candle.
No wicks.
No wicks. I don't know.
Just
I would be like
vibes.
tempted to potentially even stay in if it had no top wick.
If I had no top wick, that'd be in our favor, though.
Yeah, exactly.
If it does have a wick, the favor is done.
Well, if it closes above here, then we're closing full, right? You have like 7 seconds left. 16. Let's see where it closes. Yeah, it looked like around 6 pip stop if it does close above. It closed below, barely below. I'm still in a position here. It closed like right at resistance.
Closed right at it.
Yeah, I'm still in. I'm just gonna let it rock. Once this kind of like, if this kind of were a flip here, it's 30-minute candle, I'm then gonna add a position. I'm gonna add a 3 after, cause I entered 5. But if it were to break, come down, create this wick here, I'm gonna enter a 3 lot. Same thing we did in the simulation yesterday. Enter a 3 and move my stop loss to this current candle high. So that's gonna be a stop loss for a new trade. If I do if this candle does flip. Let's see what happens here. My breaking for runner bias, I've hit break even though from yesterday. Man, XRP, USD.
So XRP, more like RIP.
Look at Wix now, just chilling, got 2 kids, living the life, you know, in Miami. with the
Miami.
McLaren in the garage, just chilling inside.
Big penthouse. Smoking the finest of the finest.
Wish not a good dad, I can just tell. Good father.
Yeah. He teaches his kids candle structure every day. Alright, so this is the celery play. When you get a 18, I'm finna give you the credentials to your trading
You said,
view.
you said 2 kids? There's 3 of them here.
3?
There's
Dang.
3. I see
Oh,
2.
Come here.
Wait,
You got games on your phone?
Wait, you have 4 kids, right? Or 3? Just 3?
3.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got 3 daughters.
Oh shit, all girls.
Oh man.
Do you want a boy?
Oh man.
I know you want a boy. A little young and Wix 9, you know.
A young Wix 9. Don't worry.
This gonna be stressful.
Yeah. Now, when they're 18, it's okay. We signed this on, give them the password to their traders domain, and then give them like the lessons, and yeah, that's it.
That was the older one. She snuck out here, so asked me if she could play.
Hey, Dad, why is your profit number so big? It's 4 numbers.
Dad, why does your broker keep calling you for margin call? Hey, someone yesterday, they're like, they told me how, actually, I'm not gonna say it. It's too much.
She's like, "Are you on TV? Are these people famous?"
Yep. CNN. Brought to you by Don Vol Analysis. Chart analysis. I work for Bloomberg. Any CAD trades? As news is coming in about an hour and a half. Is there actually CAD? Very minor news. Orange folder, nothing too crazy. 9:30. Not really, man. I'm not really looking at any CAD pairs, to be honest with you. Thank you for stream down. Caught a nice sell today. Leave a runner. I always learn something new here. Have a great rest of the day, my friends. Hey, man, take it easy. Take it easy, my friends. Hope the runner goes through. Because if your runner goes through, my trade will go through as well. We'll both win in that situation. First day of February, guys. Remember that. First day of a new month. February overall should be a lot greater because you didn't have this type of volume in January until like the end of January. So majority of January was pretty much like this. This is January definition. But who knows? Might be moving a lot this month.
On if and when we break previous 15-minute lows.
Oh man,
will
you know what's
move...
to happen. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say would you move your stop loss to the current 15 high?
Yes.
Or would you? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll risk like 8 pips then.
Yep.
Yep, and also you have the 15 star replay too to continue down. So that should make price continue down because then
this will be another good entry, by the way.
That'll be another flip of the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. That'll be a good trade.
I was thinking about adding a position.
Oh, you're in
position
it
as well, and yeah, I got in.
Oh, I thought you didn't get
at
in.
143, 544.
544. Oh, big
so
flex.
like right where you guys got in.
Oh, nice. Yep. Yep. Yeah, once the flips should be good.
Hey, I got a buy stop at 143.534.
Oh wait, what am I doing today? I'm playing the wrong music. Oh, sorry guys. I had to play that for the 160th time here. I got new music going on here.
Bruh, play like some hot Canada rappers or something, man. Put somebody on.
Put myself on.
That dude that you sent me, what does he do? Is he like a rapper or? Because I see him a lot on Six Buzz.
Top 5?
What's up, fam? I'm real up right now.
Oh,
fam.
that guy. Yeah. He's just like a. I don't know.
He's
man.
like local.
This is
Like
like
a
some
local
local guy that Drake supported.
Oh, this what's up.
Nah, cause he was His name is Bucks be balling, and he just does like videos, and people find his voice funny because he talks like a true Toronto guy. He's like,
Chuwasa.
yeah. Okay, where's the playlist? Trying to see. Can we flip bearish here, guys, or will we stay in the range? Find out in the next episode. I'm hoping this kind of flips before the 3rd minute closes, because obviously if the 3rd minute closes bullish, then that's not really a great sign. How much you charge for your course? Right now price is 400 USD. By the way, I'll give you the
If
low.
you buy now, it's still 400 USD.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
One easy payment of 400 USD.
I'll show you guys the new stuff that's in it. Right here. There's like kind of a new outline here. This candle's gonna come back to break the current kind of highs. So now look, it comes up to break current kind of highs without breaking out lows. So I'm gonna close out right here of this trade. Because now that it did that without breaking lows, it comes back to break current kind of highs. It just means that price now has a higher chance of just continuing up here to break this 3rd minute high as well, right? Because look, the 15s just create a low pretty much, is all I did to continue up. So I'm gonna close out my trade there.
About you, Wickstein, you close?
I closed at -4.
Yeah, because you really need this candle right here to really break the lows there without flipping back bullish, right? Obviously that's not, that just means that now it's the opposite of what we were looking for.
Well, it's breaking back into the zone. Kind of created your upside down shampoo pattern.
Uh-huh.
Got your upside down head and shoulders over here.
Yeah.
Upside down head and shoulders.
For all the McLarens.
Because now look.
This
Look
is
left,
your
yeah.
71.6 or whatever, 61.8.
Yep. Right, because we wanted this candle to really break the lows there. We need this candle to break the lows. Because they already created a high. And then it flipped. Okay, we got cool. Okay, now that could be the high for candle to flip bearish. But now since it broke the highs again, it's just off of just probability, off of just what we've been seeing you know, every day. Just makes it push. It just price is gonna push up now towards this resistance. So I believe once we break this resistance, price will gonna push up towards this area here. So there's no point of being in sells anymore. The moment we flip there, it just didn't make sense anymore. All right. Although we didn't break any highs, any lows yet, but us breaking the current kind of highs again, this just doesn't make this trade make sense anymore. So I close out my trade there, which is we still save like 4 pips in that trade, but
You see how like most people are planning out how the candles should look like when they win, but they don't plan out how that candle is going to look like on a loss. And for myself, I know if that thing's going to create a bottom wick, reject, not break the previous candle, and then start heading up. I'm just going to anticipate that happening. I closed out early.
Yeah. If
I waited for it to actually break in the zone, I'd lose probably like double the pips that I did. You know, I closed out 3.9, 3.8, minus 2.8.
A really good point, talking about what candles look like when you lose and predicting them and saving yourself.
Yeah, because there's no point of just being like when you know something's gonna happen. Well, when you know there's a high probability of something happening, it just doesn't make sense for you to be in there anymore, right? It's just like, well, I kind of have a high feeling that, you know, looking at price action, the price is breaking highs. We're hearing stop loss anyways if they were to come up again. So it's cut losses short.
Cut losses short, but then that win is at least 10 pips. So you know you're like, all right,
Yeah.
still ahead.
It was almost about to flip too.
Yeah, if it flipped, that would have been. But now look, the forex still has no bond wick. It can still flip, but in that time, in that trade alone, it's not gonna work out to where we want it to work out. It's gonna hit obviously your stops first and then flip later on. But looking at a forward count now, it can look like this. It can flip later on, but the wick can could be all the way up to here. Who knows, right? It just doesn't have to break this high for that to happen.
And eventually, when it happens, people are like, why'd you close your trade out? It's almost to sit through like 20, 30, 40 pips of drawdown.
There's no point of it.
With losing 3 pips.
Yeah.
And, you know, and taking my trade and then winning 10 when I need to.
100%. And like even earlier, like we took the buys earlier, we closed on 2 pips, negative 2 pips. If we were to leave that trade running, it would have been a 10 pip stop, 11 pip stop, and you know.
Yeah, these trades combined like and double.
10 pips.
You know, it's not even pips on you. Not even like your regular win. And
yeah.
There's more wins than losses, and the wins are bigger. So power of money management.
Sometimes, you know, I wish I can swap like Asian session, London session to like the New York session streams, you know. Like yesterday, Asian looked clean. I wanted to stream it. I took a trade. Like every time I took a trade, I wanted to stream it, but it's not during the session, so I can't really do it. But I wish I could just swap them sometimes. There wasn't a show here. I was gonna show
You gotta do it. You gotta do like a pop-up stream.
A pop-up stream. Oh yeah, somebody. Here, so this is the new outline. So you have like the easy part of it, whatever. You have easy, medium, hard, and then those are 3 difficulties you have. You also gotta go through them step by step. But first, gonna have the startup. This is simple stuff, you know. Then you have the colleges part. This stuff is gonna be redone. And then you're gonna have the risk management part, which is right here. Talking about just risk management. And then you're gonna have training sessions. And then you have this is the key part. This area right here. What are candlesticks? How are they formed? Why candles are important? What candles no wicks means? Different type of no wick candles. Understand 4 ranges. At the trends, obviously how to identify a trend, how to know when a trend will continue, how to know when a trend will change, understand a trend through higher time frames versus lower time frames, create bias. And then you have this, like what is a range, how are they formed, you know, what is a breakout candle, start replay, fake out, ranges to avoid, breakouts to avoid. And this part right here is pretty key as well, how to manage a trade. Different entries that go through, like all the entries that we have. There's a lot more in this. I'm just kind of putting them 3 main ones. Breakout, start, fake out, and then you have putting all together. So it's a pretty lengthy course on a new update, but it's much
Notice what's not in there.
What's not in there?
There's no chapter on indicators. The easiest, simplest course you'll ever buy.
Not easy, but it's pretty yeah. Let's just say this. There's gonna be a reason for everything I say in that course. I'm not just saying things, it's just say things. But yeah, like it's gonna be like, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but so far what we have in it right now is we have this in it. We have this in it, We don't have this yet. It's something I'm adding because people have a lot of questions. Surprisingly, people have a lot of questions about this. And then this stuff's kind of in it. This stuff's not in it. This stuff's kind of in it. This stuff's kind of in it, not really. Kind of mix of it is in it, but yeah. A lot of stuff's pretty new. That would have hit our stop, right? Yeah, that would have came out here stops, 100%. Look now this 30-minute candle here it's closing like bullish inside of this range now. You guys know where it's gonna go now. So upside for the rest of the range now, right? Because we are breaking above this resistance. This is your support resistance. This is your range. Closure above simple buys here. I'm not taking any buys. My day is done here. I took 1 trade during Asian and then 2 trades during New York session. So pretty much 2 trades for a day. I'm just kind of watching, chilling on the markets right now. Watching XRP. Surprisingly, XRP today came down. So for all the scalpers, RIP.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna head back to bed. I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, same.
It's 9:30. Holy shit! Streams went by quick today. Yeah. Later, man.
Pretty long stream,
Take it
okay.
easy.
Yeah, see you guys.
I'm gonna watch this count push up here, but that's it. Not do much. Remember how earlier we talked about ranges? We talked about like having level 1, level 2 ranges. This now be your level. This right here was once your level 1 range, but this now becomes your level 2 range because now you have support being formed down here. This is the range. This right here. So with us closing above, we're breaking to the level 2 range and price should high chance to fill this range here. High chance, very high chance. But yeah, again, I'm not taking any positions. FOREX doesn't have a lower wick yet, so I think it will push down a little bit. Yeah, the thing about that is that FOREX has no bond wick, but the question is when it's gonna flip. Because the 4-hour high is all the way up here, so at any point it can flip in between here and in between this area, but we don't know where yet. That's the thing. But yeah, that's good. That's a good good point. A trend line stopped me out. Interesting.
Come on.
Come on, man. Damn, Carlo been busy the whole entire session, man. This guy hasn't had time to
Just thinking that.
This guy Carlo
Been MIA. Working.
It's been you know, it's been a hardworking man today. Oh, I gotta make a February folder here. Fuck. Oh, it shows this now. Whoa, that's sick. That's pretty cool. It shows like your story. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Neat. Yeah, I was looking back at my old trades, like the old trades I used to take here, and some of them are pretty surprising. There's some trades where I used to take where I'll be like, how did I get in that trade? You know, it's cool. Make sure if you guys like do keep track of your trades and like take note of them, keep them in folders or files or if you use like a Trello or whatever. Look back at your trades every now and then. Like look back at your trades from like months ago. I'm pretty sure it'll be different from what you take now.
But like doing on Sundays. Sunday, I'll like take like an hour and go over my trades from the previous week and like take some notes on the computer, like what I did well, what I did wrong.
You should make a Trello and keep track of your stuff. You have one?
I store them in a Word document.
Oh, Word document. Yeah.
Organize it that way. But yeah, Carlo's always telling me to throw them on Trello. Is that where you put yours?
No, I just look at my streams, to be honest with you. I look back
Yeah,
at my
see,
streams.
that's right.
That's because yeah. But Trello, I put them in a Word document. Sometimes some of my trades are in Word document. Yeah, this count should continue up here. The foot of range. So I mean, today wasn't so bad of a day. I kept the losses small. Overall, I'm still up for a day, but I would really want those GGSLs and those buys from earlier pretty clean. But you kept losses small. We would have lost, let's see, 12 pips plus around 11 pips for stops earlier. Around 23 pips, but we only lost 10. Which I gotta update. Only 10 in total. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That's equivalent to 2 trades. Or no, sorry, 1 trade. I've got my 5% count growing today because of Asian. I'm done for the day. 2 wins Asian, 1 loss New York. Nice. Wait, Jimmy, you take that trade?
Yeah.
Which one, the cells?
Lost on that one.
You still win?
Nope. Closed it, but I lost.
Yeah, a lot of people right now, I mean, you can say that it's rejecting creating on top wick. The 4 could flip still, but the thing with that again is, like once you kind of break into this area, just think of it, don't think of it as if you're in a buy. If you're in a, or don't think of it as you're in a sell. If you're in a buy in this situation, what's clean traffic to you? This right here, right? If that's clean traffic to you, then you know about high chance price will push up towards that resistance, but so it just wouldn't make sense for you to hold, right? At all. You never want to be the ones that say, fuck, man, I should have just held. You know, I should just closed here. I should just, you know, these things, it's all based on probability. You never know.
30-minute salary. Shit's about to fly down, watch.
Yep. And that just means we took the wrong salary today, man.
Yep, exactly.
If 30-minute breaks low, yep.
And then they start over trading, and then they try and you just fuck yourself up.
Yeah. Start rethinking.
Like you would take, if you didn't had already taken your position, you would definitely take this position, wouldn't you?
Yep, stops below here. This position I'll take, but
yeah,
I'm not taking it.
Sometimes timing is like one of the toughest things with trading. Like your analysis is on, your support, your resistance, your ranges are all good, and the timing just doesn't work out with volume or whatever happens, and then you don't, you know, maybe you're done trading for the day, and then the play happens right after.
Yeah, I think it's just timing. Well, not timing. It's just that.
Yeah.
It's that 20% that could always happen to you, and in this case, it happened to you. But the 80%, you know, again. If I were to take the same sell like 100 times, I guarantee you 80 times it'll play out. 20 times it won't.
Don, have you ever back tested like that? Like looked at 100 salary plays and literally statistically figured out what they were?
Yeah. No, I'm not sure if it was actually 100 times, but it was somewhat along those lines. Yeah. But then even if you like do take a trade, like I think it should, I think the server play like about probably 100 times by now, maybe a bit less, but I've taken it quite some time to know the probabilities for it.
You gotta leave room in your trading for 20% losses or 30% losses.
Right. Definitely.
You can't switch up your strategy or think something doesn't work, you know, based on one trade or based on, you know, the 3 trades out of 10 that you lost.
I feel like I've taken a good amount
of a really large sample size.
Sample size, really that's the word.
You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna be ahead by far.
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna say I think I've taken like a good like 40-50 salaries, and I would say it plays out like at least 75% of the time. It's
but don't you guys think
time it plays out with no drawdown? So,
right.
But don't you guys think that's the reason why like a lot of especially new traders they give up too quick or they lose money? I think that's why.
Yeah.
I think that's the main reason.
Yeah. You just gotta practice patience and like Wix9, you said, like you gotta let it play out as many times. Take the 20% that lose and just be good with it. And Wix9 said it earlier, like if you're not over leveraging and like this is part of your plays that you always take, then you don't sweat it even when you do lose. It's just 20% of the time.
The worst thing that could happen is you get discouraged by the setup that you've been taking for so long, the 80% weight in trades that you take, but then all of a sudden, if you see it happen again, you're not gonna take it, and you miss out, and it plays out, and you're like, "Fuck," and you're like, "I should have took it," and that's when you're gonna have that. You know, you don't want to be that. It's a bad spot you want to be in.
All right, boys, about to hop off.
Yeah.
You guys have a good day.
I think I'm about to call it a day too. I'm not really looking for shit too much. Alright, man. Take it easy, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace. By the way, appreciate you guys for showing up to the streams today. I'm gonna call it a day here. I took 2 trades today. Took the starter play for 1, and took the buys earlier was around the support right here to go up. But cut last short on that as well. So overall for a day, 2 trades, cut losses small. Hope you guys had an amazing day today. We'll be back tomorrow morning 6:30 a.m. Eastern. XRP today, I was watching it. Did not do what they were saying it was gonna do. So let's see how the weekend's, right? Stay safe, guys. Take it easy. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.
I turned to an addict, I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one. Yeah, I brought me a Maybach, it came with 2 doors, yeah, that's a Mercedes one. I stay with the baddest, I'm counting cabbage while making my lady come. I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a Brabus, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war.
I got static in my city. Who fucking with me? Pull up with this 30 and this chopper hold a 50. Man, I heard that nigga Mickey. That's too risky. Man, we spray his car, spray his window. Icky, icky. She keeps sucking on my dick, trying to get it hickey, hickey. Girl, I swear that pussy too wet. Sticky, sticky. I kicked her right out of the front door. I'm picky, picky. And every time she go to call my phone, I'm busy, busy. Yeah, hello.
I heard it's some niggas that's on my head. I heard it's some niggas that want my brain.
Oh my God.
Y'all niggas bet you'll be for y'all, I'll be dead. Whole lot of hoes, whole lot of men. Yeah, whole lot of clothes, nigga be stealing my sweat. Whole lot of emeralds, please tuck your baguettes. Yeah, whole lot of red rubies on my neck. Uzi, it came with a tick. The brick, it came with a vid. I can teach you how to flex. The Draco, it came with a vest. The condo, it came with a pit. My new bitch, she came with some nick. Man, he boy ain't believe me until I pulled up and my neck was on switch. Man, he boy ain't believe me, they thought I believe in the devil like witch. Man, he boy ain't believe me, a real rock star, chrome heart on my beanie.
I swear, boy cannot see me, that's why I be living my life like I'm Stevie.
Wake up Versace, my bitch, I got on that titty, I you've had a chin. I turned to an addict, I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one. Yeah, I brought me a Maybach, it came with 2 doors, yeah, that's a Mercedes one. I stay with the baddest, I'm counting cabbage while making my lady come. I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a Brabus, that's why I be racing. G-Wagon. Yeah, we brought the 4 door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, I ain't fuck a bitch so long, I do it in a Honda Accord.
I had to count my money on the iron board. I just took that bitch shopping, fuck behind stores. I had to get all my niggas off bond. I had to get them off holding. I had to take 12 right on the mile. Drive it like my van was stolen. It seemed like my birthday brand new. Cause I'm only known just to flow. Yeah, I just know they be watching it. Yeah, just know they be watching. All these hoes love me. I am such a slimy guy. Nigga, do not trust me. Baby, I'ma bust you. Way before you bust me. You shouldn't have trust me. Girl, you got off lucky. Yeah. If it's beef, no partake. No, I do not eat steak. All I eat is fish plates. My diamonds so cold in the freezer, my wrist. Somewhere in the hill, probably my bitch stay. Switching my crib and you know I'm gon' switch states. I made $1 million, yeah, off a mixtape. I made $1 million, I turned to an addict. I brought me a paddock, I brought her a baby one. Yeah, I brought me a Maybach, it came with 2 doors. Yeah, that's the Mercedes one. I stay with the baddest, I'm counting the cabbage while making my lady come back. I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a Brabus, that's why I be racing. G-Wagon. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, I ain't fuck a bitch so long, I do it in the Honda Accord. Whoa. I had to count my money on the iron board. Yeah, I just took that bitch shopping, fuck behind me.